Check 1 2 1 2. Microphone check. Microphone check. It's your boy DGratest from South Central, man, all the way live in LA. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Check, check, check. 1 2. Can you hear me? Brother-in-law, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, man?
You loud and clear.
Can
You
you
probably have to
still
turn
hear me?
your turn your
Speakers down?
yeah, whatever's
My
playing
speakers
the
down and
show.
good?
You good, but we don't
Yeah.
want to hear the show in the background.
It's still too loud?
Just want to
Is
hear.
that good?
No, your voice is good. You good. You good, baby.
All right.
That's perfect. That's perfect. You got something else playing in the room?
No, could you close the door and stop being
What's
nosy,
going on?
nigga? Get up out here.
Who's that? Brother-in-law? Hey, brother-in-law.
Damn. What's up?
You said what?
What's
Stand up
happening?
over it, nigga.
I was trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
What's going on? What's going on? You good?
Still
You
here?
good? We good, man.
You still here? I'm good. Okay. She closed
Such
the door and
such
shit.
professional.
Just
Yeah, you
standing
good.
up
You
over
good. You
it.
good. You good. Hey, it's the
What's
Gu'dio,
up,
man.
cuz?
This how shit go down, man. It goes down like, what's going on, man? What's going on? Shout out to the people
Man.
that chimed in. We live on Facebook, we live on Mixcloud, and we live on motherfucking YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm your boy DGratest, man. I'm gonna let my guests and my brother-in-law. He ain't new to this. He's true to this. Let him go ahead and introduce himself. Go ahead, brother-in-law, man. This is your thing for real. Let's go.
Well, what's up, world? It's Lamont Hunter, aka L.H. aka the Real Academo on Instagram, and L.H. on what's the other one? Cause I'm tripping. On TikTok. So welcome up. Glad to be back with y'all once again. Mark is finally. He been trying to get me to come on. You know what I'm saying, and I'm always, doing something. But I told him this week that I was getting on. So we got a lot to talk about, and we're going to light it up this week.
Yeah.
Football, sports, politics. So come with it. I'm here.
Yeah, I've been trying to get my brother-in-law. If I could do a weekly show with this dude, it's all good. But I respect his time. I respect his grind. He's a
Nah, man. Hey, you know what, Mark? And I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. It ain't you, bro. It's I just need to tighten up my my schedules and stuff, man. I be just
it's all good.
doing so much stuff. But once I get everything tight, man, I get a tight schedule. And like I said, we could do this, man. I love coming on your show, bro. It's the realest show out here.
Appreciate you, man. Gu'dio
Yeah,
conversations, late night Gu'dio conversations. We live on the East Coast, so it's like 8 o'clock over there. It's nighttime over here, 5 o'clock. But when it's night, it's just late. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, shoot, man, we got people chiming in on YouTube, and I haven't checked my Mixcloud audience. You know what I mean? I see Miss Mocabella chimed in. I see that the wifey.
There they go.
Yeah, hit the comments up. Who else has chimed in? You know,
what up, sister-in-law? What's going on, girl?
Yeah, yeah. Like and share the show. Hit that like button, man, and go ahead and tell your peoples, man, that we here just conversate, man. Let me get close to the camera so I don't be looking like I'm faded out.
Yeah, sure, bro. How can I send this out, man? How can I send this out right now? I'm gonna send
you the YouTube link, and then you send it out. All right, I'm gonna text you right now.
All right, brother.
Mad Knox in the building, so it's wide open. Anybody that want to come in, you can come in, and it's just not a 2-man show. It's the people show. You want to come in?
Mark, your boy that live in Atlanta, man, he gonna be on here tonight? Because I should have caught up with him when I was at Tuskegee, man, for the homecoming. You was there the week before.
Chief?
Yeah, I still owe
Chief.
I ain't forgot about that. I owe him dinner, man. So I'm trying to, next time I go, I'm trying to make sure I get in touch with him because I definitely owe him dinner. I ain't forgot about that.
You do owe him dinner.
Yeah, I
Hey,
do.
you should have shot. You should have shot. I would have took his ass out the dinner. You know what I mean?
Man, I
Hold
didn't
on,
even know
man.
you
I'm gonna
was
send.
going to the ATL. Look, I ain't even a Cowboys fan, but I probably would have went to the ATL with you on that one. I'd have just hung outside or something. But you know what I'm
Nah,
saying? I
you.
should have went because I know you
Nah,
ATL's pretty
man,
live, man.
we
I'll
have
be there the next weekend.
we have folks you knew out there, so it'll be good.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Good.
yeah, man. I'm gonna
It-
look, like I
I
said,
love
we're gonna match up on one of these games or something, man. Cause y'all definitely be doing y'all thing, man. Win or lose, bro.
we might not be winning, but we know how to get down. You know.
I know how to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all know how to support a team, bro. Look, they can't say it wasn't because they ain't had no support.
Right.
All the other issues they got, that's the issues they got. But y'all be making them away games, home games, bro. And so
I
it
know.
ain't the support, it's something else going on internally, man. But they'll figure it out.
We bring on in there.
Definitely.
I mean, I'm gonna take my background out. It looks kind of it got me like I'm in a delayed mode. Hold on. I don't know what's happening. Give me a second, real quick. My internet be tripping. How much money I be paying for the internet? Should be tripping like a motherfucker, man. Stupid.
Who you got? you got
I
Spectrum?
got a Spectrum ass, man. You know.
Yeah, I got Spectrum too,
Why
man.
you
They shady. They pulled me away
Chief
from
Rocky?
AT&T
He
and
just
then they got shady.
that room on. Hey Chief, shout out to Chief Rocky. He said I don't. Let me go to the. I don't have the ability to do all that like you do, sir. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna look over there. There go Chief right now. You could tell him what you were telling me earlier. He probably
Hey, bro.
said something
Hey,
over
man.
here in the.
My brother, I ain't forgot about that dinner I owe you, man. I was just telling him. I was just in Atlanta too. I came through Atlanta. I didn't stay too long out there. I went to Tuskegee homecoming, so I flew into Atlanta and drove down to Tuskegee, and I stayed in Montgomery. But I ain't forgot about that dinner, bro. I pay my debts. Next time when I'm through Atlanta, I'm coming to serve you, bro.
Okay, he said the sound is low. Hey Chief, I see you. I'm on the mixed cloud over here, man. So we good. He said the sound is low. Okay. Is our sound still low, Chief? Let me get back over here. You got me bouncing over here and shit. Ladies and gentlemen, give us a second. I'm still trying to make this adjustments and stuff, man. My bad. Where is it? Oh, we're gonna be over here. I heard this backtracking Knox. Okay, no, he said it be good. So I got the mixed cloud. DJ K3, I see you over there in mixed cloud, sir. So I got mixed cloud on my phone, and I got the YouTube comments and the Facebook comments coming through over here. You know what I mean? So we good, man. Hey, so let's get this thing started, man. I like it better about the background because I don't look like I'm delayed. I can see myself in real time. Let's check in, man. I always start with a check-in, on this Sunday check-in. So Lamont, I'm gonna check in. My check-in is pretty much how's your week? How was your week? And going into the new week, just for our own mental state of mind, man. Just check in real quick, man. How was your week, bro?
I mean, it was it was interesting, coming up out of that the travesty we had the week before. It was cool though, because like I said, I was on that Tuskegee homecoming high. It was our 100th celebration for that, and then even that had a kind of tragic ending. If y'all didn't hear about it, some
Break
dudes
that
came
down.
up on campus and shot up a bunch of folks. Well, on Saturday, everything was fine. Friday, we had a good time. Friday, Saturday was cool, but Saturday night after the game was over, in which Miles pretty much trampled us. Wasn't worth the game. It wasn't a game at all. We lost. But afterwards, the campus got, a little full because you got people coming from Montgomery, Auburn, as far as Atlanta to come and just hang out for homecoming. And it was a couple of brothers that came from Montgomery. And why they would have an AK-47 in their car at a black HBCU homecoming is beyond me. But they came down, and I guess two of the dudes got into it, and one of them ended up dead. About 8 people got shot. The 8 people that got shot were students. A lot of them were students. The boy that got shot, he didn't go to Tuskegee. And the one who did the shooting didn't go to Tuskegee. They was from Montgomery. And then they call dude because see, this is going to show you they don't be thinking. Tuskegee is a federal land school. You know what I'm saying? It's a historically black college, and so it's pretty much on a federal land. So when that dude came on there with that gun, he already broke several federal laws and state laws. So as soon as that shooting popped off, he couldn't get up out of there because it was so crowded, and they eventually ended up catching him. So we just waiting for him to tell on everybody else because it was a couple of different kind of guns. So,
Right.
But the one dude died. The Tuskegee students, I guess they're still in some hospitals and recovering. So, you know, shout out, prayers out to those families and all of that. And I hate saying that, you know, like, oh, you know, prayers and condolences. Bro, I'm just tired of the gun violence, man. Like,
right.
Why the hell would he come to a black HBC, traditionally black HBCU homecoming where it ain't nothing but beautiful women, good vibes, good food, love, and peace, and bring a damn AK-47? What is wrong with that?
47. Ain't that about a bitch? You know what I mean?
It's just crazy. So, but other than that, man, like I said, my week was good. I'm still trying to, you know, seek through this political stuff that happened, how it happened, what happened, man. But even with that, man, I know that God's in control. So I'm gonna sit back with my popcorn, and I hope He give them what they voted for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, my week was good, though, man. It was beautiful.
That's good. Let me get shout out to some of these people. We got DJ Mad Knox, built for this network. Chief Rocker,
Mr. Mad Knox, what's up, brother?
We got Miss Mocha Bella represent X Squad. We got Poetic Sins represent HSM Divine Mind. She said big brawl happened after the NCCU and Howard game too. It seems like that's a rivalry. Ain't that a rivalry?
Yeah. But even like I said, I mean, we've had rivalries before, and these games are rivalry. As long as they look, you're gonna have some headbutting, but when they start pulling out guns and shooting folks, that's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't heard about that fight at the Howard NCCU, but you know, I've been at homecomings where people, you know, have fights. It's one thing to have a fight, but it's another thing to be shooting folks. That's the part I'm really mad about. You know, we just so quick to solve problems with guns, man.
That's wild. That's wild.
Bro. But we going again next year, though. I'm taking you, Mark.
Yeah, I need to go with you. I need to go with you.
We're going to get a camper, bro, next year. We're going to get a camper. We're going to post up on the campus in a mobile home, bro. We're going to do it that way.
Yeah, we got Jungle Brother in the building. Jungle. Zulu Cash. Shout out to Miss Buttercup, Miss Jungle Brother in the building. What's going on? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Mocha Bella said prayers to the victims involved. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You know, I mean, it's tough, but you know.
So do you think like next year they're gonna have like that's crazy how we gotta always go backwards. Now we gotta have metal detectors and stuff. That's what kind of
you know what, Mark, here's the thing, man. A lot of these black colleges, and you know, people gonna get on me for saying this, but I gotta keep it 100. We had these black colleges in these communities, bro. Like even like Alabama State is in Montgomery, Tuskegee, some of these schools is in the hood, man. And you got this school in the middle of, you know, these cities, and folks is coming in, and a lot of these kids coming in, they coming in flossing. They driving Benzes. I was surprised at Tuskegee, like these college students is driving little baby Benzes, all kind of stuff. And then you got the local community, man, that they live in there their whole life, and they don't feel like they got no hope, bro. They don't feel like they got nothing. And I think that these schools should have some kind of policy. Say, man, if you grow up in this community where this school is at, and you keep your grade, you can go here for free. You know what I'm saying? And then that way you give the community something to strive for, bro. Because Tuskegee's in a really poor city, man. If that school wasn't there, I think the city of Tuskegee would have died years ago.
Years ago.
You know what I'm saying? Because they got like a McDonald's, they got Burger King. They don't have hardly none of these big stores. They don't have none of that. And the only thing they're surviving is because of the school. So my thing is for those kids, hope in the community. If you grow up in Tuskegee, you keep your grades good. When you graduate from whatever high school in Tuskegee you go to, you get an automatic scholarship to Tuskegee. That's going to solve a lot of poverty. That's going to solve a lot of whatever. And then that way you actually building up the community, not just being somebody that's occupying a town and not building up the town. So a lot of these colleges do that, like Grambling and all these places. They in the middle of the sticks, man, in little towns. You know what I'm saying? And then the students come and then they leave for the summer. The towns is pretty much ghost towns. So that's a problem too. So that's something that we're going to talk to Tuskegee alumni. And next year we're going to try to incorporate a lot more of the community, and then, you know, find a safer way to do some stuff. You're going to probably have to buy some tickets, buy a campus pass. You can't come on the campus unless you got a pass or something like that. We're going to have to figure something out.
Sound like some LA shit right there, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But, you know, it is, man. LA, everywhere is like LA now.
Yeah, that's like Quick said, man. Just like Quick said. Miss Poetic Sins, my niece, she said, hey, when it happens to HBCU or Black gatherings, there are events where we can all get together, but only the one bad ones get recognition, man. Yeah.
That's right. You're so true with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the homecoming, look, they had a weekend, and all you hear about is the damn shooting. We celebrated 100 years of homecomings. They had almost 50 of the previous homecoming queens there, like going back to almost 60. And it was a really beautiful celebration, man, until that Saturday night after midnight. You know what I'm saying? This little late shooting, and that put a hamper on the rest of the weekend. But like I said, that's so true. They always highlight the negative. They didn't talk about how 75,000 people was in this little town, and that's the only thing happening. All right.
That's what they always look at.
Of course. You know,
we got to do better.
Man, you know what? You know what, Mark? We are doing better, though. If you look at the numbers, bro, the numbers is going down with a lot of this stuff. But we just, you know, we're constantly bombarded with negativity. The media, they always want you to live in fear. They always want you to be, you know, on edge. And then the reality of it is crime is going down.
Okay.
Like last time I was on here, we talked about crime going down in the city of LA. It said record lows, but you don't hear that. You turn on the news. They always talk about, somebody broke into somebody's car, homeless man broke into a store. They want you to be in fear all the time.
Yeah. Good point.
There you go.
Poetic says media always taint the negative things with HBCUs. But there's a ton of great things that they do, but yet those other universities have fights, etc., but don't get talked about as much. Good point. Good point.
Yeah, the PW, what they call them, the PWCs. You know what I'm saying? They win a game, they tear the gold field down, take the gold field out the stadium, parade it through the city, and throw it in the damn river, and ain't none of them go to jail. Yeah, they carried it through the city and threw it somewhere down in some kind of river or somewhere, and ain't nobody go to jail. You ain't hear nothing about all of that devastation. All you hear about is Penn State beat whoever or whatever, you know. So we know the media ain't gonna, you know, talk about nothing that the WHYTs do. They gonna always talk about what we do. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So overall, you had a great week.
What about you, man? How was your week, brother?
I had a productive week at my job. You know, I'm a employment specialist for Union Station Homeless Services. Try to help my clients get employed or get them ready to get employed. You know, it's a struggle because most of my life I work with young people, young adults. For the last 3 years, I've been working with adults, and it's like night and day. You know, with young people, you can young people in working in group homes and being a life coach and being a career counselor, you can you hold them accountable and you motivate them to be the best they can be. Not saying I can't do that with adults,
right?
You know what I mean? But all my life, I feel like I just want to help our young people just achieve great things. You know what I mean? And working with these adults that already checked out at one point in their lives, you know what I mean, whether it was drugs, whether it was just hardships, whatever the case may be, and you try to motivate them to do better. And we always say this, I say this at my job, and I say this in general. I cannot want it more than you.
Exactly.
If I want it more than you, it's too much energy I'm putting into the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Too much energy. So with that being said, that's just a brief things that I got to deal with. I had a good week, man. I finally had some energy, man, because bruh, you know, I came back from the week I came back from the ATL, man. I was tired the whole week. I don't know,
I saw you posting about that.
time zone or what it was. I didn't feel good until that Friday. You know what I mean? I was done, man. I was done. I'm still trying to recover from that. You know what I mean? So we had a good time in the A, man. For real, we just had a good time.
Y'all did, man. I saw that. Y'all really did it. Y'all always do it big, bro. Like I said, y'all go out big, man. It's always a gang of y'all too.
We had so much fun. I got some comments. I don't want to get lost in the comments.
Right,
she's on the road, man, for real.
Right.
Sorry, passionate about that because I went to HBCU. She went to NCCU and what's that? North Carolina. What's that? North Carolina Central?
Yeah, North Carolina Central. I think it is North Carolina Central University. Or North Carolina.
I need to know.
Yeah, North Carolina Central.
Poetic, put the whole represent your whole school in the chat room. I don't want to disrespect your school. You know, I want to give the correct thing because you educating me on that. And one of the North Carolina Central. Thank you, Paul. Appreciate you, Nisi. And want the groundbreaking move and the comes to prevail against instead of all the negative. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy that y'all blessed to touch grounds on such rich soil of our history. You know what I mean? I have cousins that went, uncles, family members. You know, I got one of my nieces, my best friend's daughter, just graduate from graduate school. She got her master's from Alabama State. And his youngest daughter is going to I can't think of it. She's out in Atlanta. I think it's Clark, Atlanta. She's out there. You know what I mean? So if I had the opportunity to do it over,
you sent like 3 colleges in that area.
If I had the opportunity to do it over again, what I know now, I definitely would have made that move. You know what I mean? DJ 12 in the building. What's going on? 12 represent HSM for real. You know what I mean? My boy DJ Ism, one of the baddest DJs in LA. What's up to you? What's up? Okay, I'm just going through the chat real quick.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, man. So my week was cool, man. Like I said, I finally, got my rest and had a productive week going into this week. Try to get some more work done. Got a lot of things to do this week. It's a short week for me. I'm off this Friday. Then the week after that, we rocking with Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? We're gonna get into that a little later.
I'm off that whole week, bro. I'm off that whole week.
Thanksgiving. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
hey.
I'm off that whole week, bro.
Come on.
So
then
we can do a Monday. We could do a Monday night game.
Yeah. We got
Thursday game because we all hooking up for Thanksgiving on that Thursday.
Yeah. For sure. But yeah, that was my week, man. Let's check in. I had invited Jungle Brother to come through. He said he will be coming through. Anybody else that want to come through, I can send you the link. You know what I mean? This is what I can do right now. If anybody else want to come in and chop it up with us, I can. Mike Jones, what's happening? I'm gonna copy the link. I'm gonna put it in the chat room. Pop on in, man. Pop on. We family. Let's talk about this. You know what I mean? Whatever you got to talk about. All right, brother. I've been trying to get at you for a minute, man. Get some stuff off your chest. Some of the issues, some of the things that you want to express, man. Because my thing is, this is therapeutic for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna let you lead the way. I always blessed for you to come in because you be kicking game. I'll sit back and just listen to y'all. You know what I mean? So go ahead, bro. You can get this thing started, and I could chime in and give you my thoughts, and I could throw the topics out there, and we just knock them out as we go. Anybody else want? Like I said, anybody else want to come on in? Come on through. You know what I mean? Come on through. But go ahead.
Yeah, I definitely want to start off with the election. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, I just want to encourage anybody to listen. Keep voting, man. Keep going out there. Keep fighting. Keep standing for what you believe in, and always fight for the government or the country that you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to realize a lot of people, they were splitting the ticket, bro, because they voting for this character, but on that same ticket, they was voting for Democrats for governor or Democrats for whatever, but they all voted for Trump. That's shady within itself, and I hope that the Biden administration is checking into, and people might say this conspiracy, but I'm gonna throw it out there, checking in that link between Trump and your boy from Tesla.
Oh, Elon.
Man. If anybody know anything about politics, most people don't split the ticket. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care what the situation is. If you vote Democrat, you usually vote Democrat down the line. You don't, I'm gonna vote for Kamala for president, but I'm voting for so-and-so for senator that's a Republican. People don't usually split the ticket like that. So they're starting to realize in a lot of places like Arizona, Pennsylvania, a lot of these places that were big spots and contested for, going to be a battleground for this presidency. It's a lot of split votes. So I'm not saying nothing. I'm keeping quiet about that. I'm just, like I've been really checking some stuff that some sources that I have, especially my boy in DC. And these are the rumblings that's going around. I don't really support conspiracy theories, but I always like to keep my eyes open. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. And I've always tried to figure out this link all of a sudden between Elon Musk and President Trump. Now they all down there in Florida kissing the ring and shit, and trying to figure out what kind of cabinet position they can get and what kind of stuff Trump gonna throw to him on loyalty. So we just got to be vigilant. We still have to, fight. We still have to stand up for what's right in our own and local communities. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like the nationwide thing is good, but I do most of my fighting where I live, the state I live. I want the type of, community that I want and the kind of state that I want. So keep fighting. We got we got the midterms and all that coming up. We got some other stuff coming up in your local districts. Put some good people in there. You know what I'm saying? Do your due diligence. Learn about them. See what they're about. See if they're a shapeshifter. We got a lot of shapeshifters. You know what I'm saying? People that's, they'll shift on the shape if they think they can get something from it. So
Right.
That just showed me, bro, that as much progress that we make, this is still their country, bro. They're gonna vote against their best interest to help their cause. And we found out that we fighting for abortion and all of that and for their right, and all that, and they don't care nothing about that. That wasn't even the main topic, bro. They didn't care nothing about that. So my thing is we got to circle these wagons around us, and we need to fight for the causes that we feel and use our votes as collateral, bro. We're not falling for the okie doke no more, and just circle our wagons because they circle theirs. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna circle theirs for them,
Right.
regardless of how they feel about it, regardless of what if Trump called you retarded or if he talked about your mommy, talked about your wife. You can see it. All of these politicians, especially in Texas, your boy Cruz and Marco Rubio. This man talked about their wives like they was dogs. And these dudes, yeah, I'm serious, man. Like he talked about them. He got names he called them Little Rubio and all these names. He got talking about these folks like they crazy. And now they out here kissing his ring, bro. So they don't care. They don't care about morals. They don't care about character. They don't care about standing on business. None of that. They don't care about that. And my thing is, we care so much about that. We should care about it, like when it comes to us. But when it comes to dealing and trying to get stuff for our culture and our people, we shouldn't care about how they feel. That's the problem with the Democrats. Is they too soft to me. You know what I'm saying? They be running around here and just hoping that people is going to say, well, oh, this is the contrast. And Kamala did a good thing with the contrast. She showed the contrast. She showed joy. She showed happiness. She showed positivity. She showed hope. She showed all of that. And anybody living in any kind of bad situation would draw to that. They don't care about that. They don't care, bro. So my thing is we got to stop caring, and we need to figure out some kind of way to make our votes count, like in a block. Because we realize we're the most popular black men, and we showed out, bro. We came out and supported Kamala in large numbers. Did we lose some to Trump? Yeah, we went from 6% the last time Trump ran to 20%. So it was like well, I wouldn't even say 20. It was more like 14%. It was like probably a 6 or 7 point jump from the last time. So we lost some brothers, but I was anticipating that because a lot of these dudes just was used. They just want to be seen. So of course you're gonna have some that's gonna roll. I'm a Trump fan.
Right.
What'd you say, Mark?
We got Jungle Brother in the building. He's on the panel. My question to you, to both of you guys, what do you say to those brothers that just off the rip, just like, I'm not voting for a woman. You know what I mean? She was locking up, the room. She was locking up people, blah, 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 and I'm not rocking with that. What do you say to those cats, man? Either one of y'all can speak on it. You know what I mean? What's up, Jungle? What's happening with you?
Hey, what's going on, Lamar? What's going on, DGratest?
What's up, brother? How's it going, my brother?
Go ahead, Jungle.
Go ahead.
Tackle that question, Jungle. What do you say to those brothers that's with that mind state?
It's like, you got to put it this way, man. It's like you're a finance company. A certain amount of your people you give loans to is not going to be good for it. You got to write them off. You know what I'm saying? Because some dudes, no matter what, they're not going to vote for a woman. You know what I'm saying? So you got to write them off. And you got to focus on the folks who got skin in the game, folks who work for a union. All the workers union, whether in Detroit, working for the post office, working for the airport, all those union jobs. Focus on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they got skin in the game. They got stuff to lose. You can't convince Corey Holcomb, and he's an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He's not relying on health care. You know what I'm saying? He's not relying on 40 hours a week work jobs. He's not worrying about all that stuff because he's an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He get off the record money. You know what I'm saying? Write them all. Entertainers, actors, comedians, kids who don't got no job, who on the block, drug dealers. You got to write them off.
Exactly.
And you got to focus on the folks who got stuff to lose. And if you do that, that's the majority right there. That's the popular vote right there. Even without all the people, the comedians, the rappers, the dudes on the block who don't got a felony yet, so they still eligible to vote. Even without them, we still got the numbers.
Exactly. That's true. That's real talk. And another thing is, my thing is, it's so crazy how our country has pushed for the independent woman for decades. If you look at it, it's always been the independent woman. She could do what a man could do. She could do all that. We realize that's bullshit. They don't really believe. And see, this is the thing that I'm saying to people. They don't believe what they push. They push this stuff to have us in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? It was the same thing with women's suffrage. The black family was a solid union into like a solid foundation into the 60s and the early 70s, bro. When they come in here with this liberation and white folks were trying to liberate themselves from their husbands because their husbands had them in the house. They couldn't do nothing. They couldn't do. Man, we was working as a unit way before that. We had the man and the husband was working. So the black family was strong foundation till they come in here with all this and telling our women, oh, you need to be independent and don't depend on no man and don't do this and don't do that. And then that's when our homes started breaking up. That's when we had started having absentee fatherism numbers went up and all of this. And then what would they do? They was right there waiting with WIC. They was right there waiting with welfare. See, look, you don't need no man. I'm your man. So you push all of this stuff, and then when you do get a educated, smart, intelligent, beautiful, strong woman, then they fear it. I don't understand that.
Mm.
This is the woman that they created. They created Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? From being, oh, you got to be a strong, independent woman. And on top of that, she was qualified. She was more qualified than pretty much anybody next to Biden. Biden, he got more time than her over a political career, but she was way qualified. She was man, come on, look at all the stuff she did in California. Then she was a senator. She was on all these committees. She was qualified. And they should, and see, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if it's a woman or a man at that position. Look at Mexico, they got a woman. Look at all these other countries, they got women. What's wrong with us? The men in this country, and not black men, the men in this country, the men who run this country, they hate women. Don't let them fool you and think they hate women, bro. They hate women. And then the thing is them same women that they hate, they married to them and sleeping next to them. And them same women is supporting them with this nonsense that they be going, this macho male thing. Because it was white males that pretty much did this, bro. So that's the thing. We just had, like I said, we need to circle our wagons. She was qualified, though. It wasn't like she was just MTG or somebody. She was really qualified, and I think we missed out, bro. I think we missed out on turning the corner with all of this stuff because she was qualified, and the only other person that I think that'll ever be able to run and possibly have a chance to win is Michelle Obama.
That's what I was hearing.
She's the only one.
A lot of times, man.
She's the only one. I think she's the only woman that got enough clout and enough respect in this country, white and black, to actually get voted in as a president. But we won't see another chance for a while. We won't see. We'll see a man. We'll see two men next time, and it'll go on for like that for at least for the next 12 years. Hopefully, God willing, I'll be around. We ain't having no more women though. I can tell you that.
Go ahead, Jungle.
I agree with Lamont. I agree with everything he said wholeheartedly. Right now, why we got somebody like a Trump, because they don't change the rules where you could donate to a party without disclosing your identification. And this will all the Russians and foreign interests come in and manipulate the election. You know what I'm saying? We gotta overhaul. The whole election has been gerrymandered.
Yes, sir.
The whole system has been gerrymandered. And you need to go back to the days where you only give some amount of money to a politician. You know what I'm saying? You got to declare who you are. And that right there will eliminate outside influences. And then that will foster in real political candidates that care about their representatives. When I say representatives, I'm talking about the people.
Right.
But right now, when you do unlimited money, what you do is you could go ahead and say you don't want, for example, say you don't want Michelle Obama to make it in the Democratic Party, right? And she's going up against, say, for example, let me throw a name out there, Jennifer Lopez. Now, Michelle Obama, she's real far to the left, right? But J-Lo is toward the middle. So what they would do, outside influences would do, is they would put money into Jennifer Lopez election so she could beat Michelle Obama in the primary. And then once she beat Michelle Obama in the primary, then they'll tear her apart. She's not this, she's not that. You know what I'm saying? She's more like us. So then you're going to have people who say, oh, man, it's two evils. You know what I'm saying? Right. And then we back with letting Orange dude back in office.
There you go. Brother, that's the playbook. You just exposed the playbook to the world. That's what they do, bro. That's exactly what they do. They pit us against each other. They know most Americans are ignorant. Most Americans, especially in a certain percentage of demographics, they're uneducated. And these are the people but one thing about them, they vote. You know what I'm saying? So that you're correct, bro. That's just how they play the game. We need to take the money out of politics. all of these commercials where the candidate ain't really endorsing it, but it's some PAC or something like that. Yeah, you're definitely right. That money, we don't know where that money coming from. We don't know if it's coming from Russia. We don't know where it's coming from. And the same thing with social media too. You know what I'm saying? We're just slipping a lot because they're manipulating what we think, what we read, what we see. Do we know if it's real or not? Did they say this? They say that? That's why the due diligence is to make sure that we study to show ourselves approved and know the facts. Don't just listen to people what they say because it all sounds good. You know, even Kamala, she was, I'm gonna give out 25,000 for homes. I'm gonna do all this. These folks will say a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, the only thing about the Democrats is different from the Republicans, as my mother would say, you got a knife in your back. How deep you want it? You want it 8 inches or 2 inches? It's still in your back. But,
still in your motherfucking back.
You know, most people gonna say, man, you know, I take 2 inches because if it's 8, that's too much. Yeah. So they say it boils down to, okay, really, who's gonna try to be as close to the type of world I want. And that's how, you know, and every time since I've been voting, it's always been a Democrat. It's never been any other thing besides Democratic. Now, have it always worked out? No. But, you know, for the most part, the world I want, you know, the Democrats at least try to work for that. When we know they just as down and deep down beside, they got a lot of issues, just like the red side. It's just like the Bloods and the Crips.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people this all the time. Politics is just like gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? You get some alliances, you break some alliances. You know what I'm saying? You do what you got to do to keep your set in the right. Up and all of that, and you get everybody to hate the other ones. I don't hate Republicans because I know after the election, we all in the same boat. Now we just got to sit around and see what these folks gonna do. I don't hate them. Yeah, they ain't gonna. I don't hate them, like, you know, but you show your character by who you pick. I've always taught that, you know, you want to pick somebody that, you know, that shows your character and your morality. So look who they picked. And we've known that for years. We know what kind of people that they are, man. You know?
Yeah, this is way above my pay grade.
Yeah.
I keep seeing the pictures, and when we talked about it earlier with Elon, the Tesla dude, I think put him on the roster. I don't know what his role is, but y'all express how much is influence or what the fuck what is all that about? Y'all help educate me on that move. You know what I mean? If you guys have any insight.
This is what he's a businessman. He already got all kind of contracts with our government. He's pretty much the only one that's shooting off rockets. NASA don't really do that as much as they used to. You know what I'm saying? Once they retired the space shuttle. So he wants to get in there, especially with Trump. He want to get all them contracts. He want to get the incentives and all that stuff that come with being a businessman and a rich white man in America. I mean, you know, it's not that I'll say I don't blame him, but he doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? Even down to the point to where he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna give a voter $1 million." Come on, he was buying votes, man, and nobody really said nothing about that. And then when they said something, he just kind of quieted down, but they were still doing it. He pretty much came in here and changed the election, bro. And he did that. Yeah, and he did that because he knows he can manipulate Trump. Trump is want to be a king. All you gotta do is go in there and talk about, oh, you're so smart. Oh, you're this Trump and you're this and you're that, and he'll give you the damn world. And then as soon as he feel like, oh, you took advantage of him, then he gonna start. Watch, man. I'm telling you, by Christmas he gonna be like, the hell with Elon Musk. Watch, something's gonna happen. And he thinks this is like some kind of show.
And last time, everybody was getting fired in that first 2 years. I'm like, damn, He can't keep nobody on his motherfucking staff. You know what I mean?
He think this is a show. And the thing is, he don't realize that, bro. One thing I say about the founding fathers, they set this shit up like a maze, bro. It's like almost you ever been to a escape room?
I haven't heard about it.
Man, like I said, once you figure one thing out, it's all kind of blocks and all the other stuff. You got to figure that out too. Every department in our government has protections, bro. So unless they just get up there and let him do whatever he want to, they it's protections. So even with them having the Senate and the House or whatever, they still gonna have to fight for that stuff. They still gonna have to get up there and debate it. Trump ain't gonna just be able to drag it through. It's processes, and people don't realize that. They just think, oh, he can get up there and say, no. Presidents don't have that much power. If that was the case, man, don't you think Obama would have hooked us all up before he left? He just can't do it. People think like, oh, Obama gonna get in there, or you know, somebody look like us, they finna get in there and do all this stuff. They can only do what they're allowed to do through the House and the Senate.
Right. They only 1/3.
Yeah,
they only
that's
1/3.
what.
Go ahead, John.
1/3.
Go ahead, John. Go express your thoughts about, you know, Elon or whatever you want to add on to this topic right here, sir.
I won't try to do like Joe Madison, rest his soul, would do. I won't try to lay it where the ghost can get it. Where Elon Musk got control of this technology called Starlink, Star something, right? Yep. Trump, since the 90s, has been heavily into debt. You know what I'm saying? Lawsuits, bankruptcies, everything. So Trump will go to foreign interests to borrow money. Elon Musk represents one of those foreign interests. His passport saved from South Africa, right, but he really got ties to the Russians. Okay. Right. Now this hasn't been proven yet. It's still being investigated. Well, Elon Musk got access to his technology that could turn if-then vote, you know what I'm saying, to Trump's favor. If-then, IF/THEN, if-then. If this person normally votes Democrat, switches vote to Republican. That's why they say Trump uses technology. That's why he got the popular vote and he won all those swing states.
Exactly. They looking at it now. I brought that up before, bro. That's the truth. All these split tickets. We talked about that. Where a lot of people where it was like, oh, you know, I usually vote this and everything else was blue, but except for the president.
Right. That's an if-then. Yeah. That's an if-then program, algorithm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's being investigated. So that's his ties to Elon Musk. Now, for Elon Musk to do all of that, this is how he's going to get his money back. Okay. When Trump gets in office, he's going to cut social programs. You know, he's going to cut education. Because, you know, Board of Education, they control schools, but not only the schools, they control the Center for Diseases and all that other stuff. Whole lot of stuff trickled down from the Board of Education because the Board of Education is tied to one big ass ginormous bill. You know what I'm saying? You know, Board of Education is just Lady Eloise. You feel what I'm saying? That's not the end all be all. It's just the face of it's just a face of the cut. Right. Now, when he cut all of that, he's gonna put money heavily into space exploration. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you're the SpaceX. You know what I'm saying?
Just right up the street from my house.
Right. Trump gonna put all that money into that. And guess who's gonna get the contracts?
Elon Musk. Yep.
So what he gave Trump is basically a dime. And Trump will give him hundreds of dollars back by contract. And they're going to be so powerful that to oversee Trump's thing, you got to have a 60% vote, you know what I'm saying, to override his bill. You got to have 60% in the Congress and the Senate, you know what I'm saying? Then to get past that, it goes to the states. And if you look at the map, there's more Republican governors than Democratic governors. So once you get that all that in there, it's gonna be impossible
to stop.
to turn around.
Yeah. And he already got this, and he already, as you can see, he already got the Supreme Court in his pocket. He passed
In his pocket, and he going after Clarence Thomas and John Roberts. You probably saying, talking about why he going after Clarence Thomas and John Roberts, because they don't owe Trump nothing. They got appointed by George W. Bush and George H.W. Bush.
Right.
So they're not really tied to Clarence to Trump. Trump want to get those two clowns out.
He's gonna try to force him to retire. Yep.
Right.
You own it, bro. You own it. I've been saying this forever. Clarence Thomas, why you think that stuff came out about him? Because when they try to get him up out of here, it's gonna be easy to push him. You're gonna find out he's been getting all that under money, under the table, and all that. They're gonna be like, oh, look at him. They're gonna be able to push him up out of there and make him retire early, and then Trump gonna try to put somebody else in there. Then it's gonna
you
be
hear a whole lot of bad stuff about Clarence Thomas. I just want y'all to know where it's coming from. It's coming from Trump and his people. You know what I'm saying? To get him up out of there. You ain't gonna hear nothing bad about Kavanaugh. You ain't gonna hear nothing bad about none of Trump's appointees. Only those two right there, Thomas and the other Republican.
Yes,
He don't really care about the Democrats, because it's not enough of them to bother Trump. There's only three of them.
Yeah.
But they don't care nothing about them.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the playbook. Obama had one, and he should have had two.
Right.
But they blocked him. They wouldn't let him put nobody in there. And then Trump got in there, and then they put that clown in there. He was talking about he was a drunk. And everybody's like, oh, he was at the party doing all the frat boy stuff. And he still got in there. Yeah. And he still got in there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Kavanaugh made Clarence Thomas look like what's my boy name? What's the first black Supreme Court justice? Thurgood Marshall.
Thurgood Marshall.
Right. Thomas look like Thurgood Marshall.
Right. And people just, this, and we just so easily distracted. And that's what they do. They distract us. They say, look at this over here. And then while we looking at this crazy stuff, they moving behind the scenes, and you'll never hear about it. You know what I'm saying? And then next thing you know, they got these people in position. Look at the judge just right now. They was talking about he lied to him about that overtime. We're not gonna tax overtime, and you're gonna get all that. Man, the judge had already put it in place, man. He had already put something in place. They blocking 400,000 people, some about their overtime, and some about you can't get your overtime. See, and people just be so caught up in the show. Oh, he got shot in the ear. Oh, he got attempted. But people get caught up in all these shows, and while they getting caught up in the shows, they strategize and saying, okay, well, how can we get him this? How can we get him this? Okay, we got him that way. We got him this. We got him looking at this. Okay, let's do this under the table. So that's how they work. And my thing with the Democrats, man, look, the hell with it, y'all. If y'all gonna have to do some stuff, Dirk, y'all got to do some stuff too. Because like I said, I don't even think after these next 4 years, the only thing that's gonna stop him from doing is if he lose, and if he lose, he gonna still try to stay in there. Watch, he think he a king, bro.
Right.
He think he a king, So that's the biggest thing for me.
You think Elon might try to send? He trying to get his feet wet in the game?
Oh, he gonna stay in there as long as he can get some benefit. He don't want to. I don't think he want to be a politician.
You don't think
he's not smart enough? No, I don't think he want to be a politician. He not smart enough.
Okay.
Like everybody think he's this brain. He's not even the brain, bro. Come on, Mark. You live in LA. You drive past SpaceX. Look at all them young
man
coming out of there.
Yeah.
All he do is go in there and say, okay, I want a rocket booster that can land back on the Earth. And then all of them brains in there. He give them. They got 4 restaurants in there. They get breaks where they can go take naps on for free. They get paid for all it. He give them all the comforts of home in that little place, and they come up with all.
Yeah, did he have part of those apartments that was built across the street?
Yeah. All that. He building them some more right there on El Segundo and El Segundo and Crenshaw.
This dude is building his own community over there, man.
Yeah. He owned all of that, Mark. He owned from Prairie and from El Segundo and Prairie down to Crenshaw to like 120th, all the way to back to Prairie. So and even I want to say he owned that airport.
That's why we seeing all these white people in the neighborhoods now. You know what I mean?
I want to
Greg,
say
how long do you get to El Segundo from your neighborhood? How long take about 30, 45 minutes
to do what?
To get to El
to get to
the city of
Segundo?
El Segundo or El Segundo Street,
El Segundo Street.
or the place where he's talking about.
Oh, I'm 2 blocks away from El Segundo Street, pretty much.
Yeah.
I stay on 135th. El Segundo.
So you stay with the great say. The great up there in the hills. So you down there with the people.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm in the flat, bro.
Hey,
Okay.
Levant, he trying to make it seem I live in Calabasas and shit. You know what I mean?
Nah,
Jungle,
look, Mark just lived. Look, Mark's property is on the hood. Is on a hill in the hood. It's where he stand. It just happened to be it's a hill over there. In essence, a hill. You got to go up a hill, over a hill to get to where Mark stays.
Yeah.
No, he stay in the hood. It's beautiful over there, though. It's some nice houses, nice apartments.
Yeah, but if you walk to Western, you're gonna be thinking a whole nother story. You're like, oh shit, nigga,
that's what I said. Your neighborhood is nice. You go past Western East down Century.
Yeah,
it's like you go from Dubai to fucking Gaza.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
from Dubai to Gaza, bro.
It's your boy DGratest from South Central, man. We got L.H. and we got Jungle Brother in the building, man. We just chiming in on some stuff, man. We talking blood politics, you know what I mean? We got a whole lot of things we want to get off our chest, you know what I mean? Hey, Jungle, you got anything that you want to kick this segment off, man? You know, unless you guys still want to talk about 47, you know what I mean? I know we had.
Yeah,
we done with it. We gave him too much.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the fight this weekend, man? Did you saw this? Was it yesterday, huh? Oh,
I made it to the second round, man. I tapped out at the second round. I couldn't watch it no more, man. I couldn't watch it no more.
And you know what? Here's the thing. Look, we already know what Jake Paul's MO is. He gets older, retired, probably, not at their peak fighters. He makes them sign a contract that they can't knock him out. It's already coming out that Mike Tyson couldn't throw uppercuts. Did you see him throw one uppercut in that fight?
He wasn't even swinging.
He couldn't do none of the stuff that he would normally.
I ain't never seen Mike Tyson never swing in a fight. And
he wasn't doing nothing. And look, it came out
nine punches.
Well,
and half that was
last night. That fight last night is equivalent of watching Harlem Nights and seeing what's the heavyweight champion name? Jack. What's his name? Jack Jenkins. That's last night is equivalent of watching Harlem Nights and Jack Jenkins get beat up by that white dude.
Right. I don't even know who the champ is. Yeah, come on. That
was some pathetic stuff, man.
So here's the thing. I'm not mad at Mike Tyson. 58. You did what? That was like 12 minutes of work at the most. 15 with the breaks, or 20 or 30. Dude made $20 million. Enjoy your life, Mike. But my whole thing is stop trying to blow smoke up my ass. Like, that's the whole thing. And that's why I'm kind of disturbed with it. You know that Mike Tyson was not fighting that dude on a regular, just we fighting. Anybody that looked at that fight, man, Mike Tyson he was just like, let me get through this, get this 20. And your boy, he can be in the ring and try to knock you out. See, that's the thing. Mike Tyson, and that's why I think dude wasn't because he didn't want to make Mike mad. You see what happened when he stepped on Mike's toe, he got slapped. Right. That's why he got slapped, because he came up there clowning and he accidentally stepped on Mike's toe and Mike stabbed him. If Mike was in that ring and he wasn't bound by a contract, if he got a good punch on Mike would have killed that dude. I think Mike would have just snapped and started throwing him uppercuts and doing all that stuff that he normally do. He did not throw one uppercut. I think I didn't. From what I saw, he didn't throw one power punch. I didn't even watch it. I went back and looked at Sports Center and all that. Come on, man. Mike Tyson walking around there like he was high. He probably smoked a blunt before he went up in there. You know what I'm saying? He was moving like he was on that good or something. Like, come on, Mike. But he got paid. I ain't mad at him. But like I said, I'm not going to. It was on Netflix. I already had Netflix. So it wasn't like I was going to pay any money for it. But, yeah, I don't like dude. I think he messing up the sport. And as you can see, people don't even look at real fighters no more. You don't even know we used to always know who the heavyweight champion was.
Right.
We used to always know, at least heavyweight, you would know who the heavyweight champion is. We don't even know. It's something
okay, the heavyweight champion,
and
right?
The last one I remember was that gypsy dude in England. What's his name?
Dude. It's not even American.
Yeah, he wasn't American. He was that weirdo. He didn't even like even work out and he was knocking folks out. I can't remember his name though. But he's some kind of gypsy or something. I don't even know. So I don't even watch boxing no more. I don't even watch hardly none of it. MMA, none of that. UFC, I don't watch none of that.
Yeah, man. We got some people that's chiming in. My cousin Sandy chimed in. What's up, Sandy? We got my classmate from back in the day, Terry Chancellor's in the building. What's going on, Terry? We got Akil the MC.
Hey, Terry telling the truth. All sports is watered down, so we don't watch it.
Yeah.
You're right, bro.
Yeah.
It's all watered down.
What's my boy T-Med, Tracy Madlock? What's up, Akil?
You said Tyson Fury. That's his name, Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury. No, he ain't the champ. I think he got beat up.
Yeah, Tyson Fury has to make a can.
Got beat up, man.
He was the champ at one point.
Yeah, man. We live in Gu'dio conversation, man. Anybody want to chime in? We here. I got the link off in the chat room on. I believe this is YouTube, man, for real. My boy T-Man said fake ass boxer. Yeah, anybody want to come in? Come on.
That's what he is. That's what he is, bro. For real.
Come on through.
He a YouTuber. If you follow his career, he was man back in the day doing goofy shit on YouTube. That's how he came up. Then all of a sudden he decided he want to fight.
Yeah.
He ain't pay no dues. He fighting all these old folks. Go fight some of these young ones.
Hey, Mike, when you was watching the fight, did it buffer on you? Did it freeze up on you? Was the fight?
No, like I said, I watched the first fight. I think it was like two Hispanic dudes. I watched that fight. Once it started getting to the girls, I saw that they was for the cheat old girl again. So I stopped watching that. Because that last fight they had was a hell of a fight. But then I started watching it. I said, they for the cheat old girl again, and they did. I stopped watching it. I went on PlayStation, man.
Right.
Playing that new Call of Duty.
Call of Duty for real. So, Jungle, you didn't after the second round, you tapped out of that motherfucker.
Yeah, tapped out, man. I can't watch that. You know me. I like seeing us win. You know what I'm saying? I don't like watching a movie where Denzel died at the end. You know what I'm saying? I can't watch that type of thing. Right, we got to win at the end. You know what I'm saying? We got to win at the end.
Yeah. Hey, so gentlemen, I got this bet with my big bro Chief Rocker, and the bet is, and I think this is a catch-22 because I want him to win because it's good for the culture. I bet Chief Rocker that Colorado wouldn't win 10 games, and it seemed like they on their way to do some big things, man. Colorado Buffaloes with Dion.
I think you're about to lose that bet.
Yeah, right now they play Kansas. Kansas is 3-6 right now, or 3-7. You know what I'm saying? And Oklahoma State, the next opponent, their last opponent, they got a losing record. So yeah, unless long as Shador and Travis Hunter stay healthy, it ain't look too good for you, DGratest.
And you know what?
It's a good thing though. Hold on, man. I told Chief in the beginning when I made I want them to. I think I told you, Jungle. I want them to shit on everybody. You know what I mean? So it can be us. You know what I mean? I really do want to see. I during the season, I see the adjustments. First, in the beginning, that I think they had to get used to whatever the scheme was. I see the teaching of Warren Sapp with the linemen and stuff. I really was peeping game. I'm like,
That's the key,
get dudes, man, because at first their defense was giving up a whole lot of yards. You know, they couldn't stop the run. You know, and all this stuff. They still don't have a major running game, but when you got Shador and you got Travis Hunter, and you got they got wideouts. They got shit. I don't think Horn didn't play and another cat didn't play. They came out with other cats that was putting that
Jimmy
work.
Jimmy Horn with a bad groin, and oh boy, Omarion Miller, he out for the season with a broken ankle.
Okay, yeah, but they hey, next man up, man, and they was balling.
And here's the thing, though.
A true freshman, Draylon Miller, he a Debo Sanders type. He can play running back. He can play wide receiver. You saw him on display yesterday against Utah.
Yeah, they put in that work. Hey, Utah defense in that conference, so they shredded.
You're gonna lose
Warren Sapp even said, he said last year he was watching Colorado, and the defensive line coach was cussing the defensive lineman out because, you know, he kept getting pushed off his pivot. He wasn't doing this. Warren Sapp said, I need to get into coaching because he's not telling him technique. He's not telling him about swim moves. You know what I'm saying? He ain't telling him how to shed that block. He ain't telling him how to bust that A gap, B gap, C gap. See, the difference between Colorado this year is the coaches are teaching them technique.
Yes, sir. The coach.
Because if you
you gonna lose that bet, Mark?
Number 97 for the Colorado. He's only 5'11", 280. You know what I'm saying? But he's a fire plug. You know what I'm saying? If you 280, you got better technique. If you got the right technique, you can overpower a lineman at 320 or 330 because he got poor footwork. You know what I'm saying?
And
he got a high center of gravity. You know what I'm saying? They teach him how to get low, get leverage, and then you become more effective. And so they're getting that from the coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mark, listen to this. You're going to lose that bet, but I'll make you another bet. Within 3 years, Deion Sanders is going to be the coach of the Cowboys.
We're not talking. Nah,
3 years. 3 years, bro.
You want to do that with these grown?
Yes. He's going to do it. I know he's going to do it, bro.
Look at that Denzel too. Look at him. Hey,
so you talking about?
Hey, tell the kid to go to grade. That team about to drop.
Okay, he said. Okay, hold on.
Yes, 3 years. I'm telling you, mark my words, bro.
I don't think so, man. I don't think Deion want to leave. I think he got something cooking. I don't think he want to leave the team, those kids out there like that.
That's what I'm saying. 3 years. He gonna give him. How many years he been there? He been there 2, right? 5 years. He leaving.
Second year, yeah.
He leave. He going straight to the NFL. He going straight to the Cowboys. Y'all not finna lose that coach. Not yet. They gonna look. Your boy ain't getting rid of him. 3 years, Deion. Mark A.
They about to get somebody else next year, and it's gonna be a wrap.
They gonna get a substitute until Deion.
Hey, you gotta, hey, man, I agree with you. I see where you're going, man, and you going with it from a good spot. But you gotta understand, man. Coach Prime been making good decisions all his life. But peel on your back on him. He went to Florida State, and he went to Florida State because he wanted to get his mom. He wanted to retire his mom, right? So what he didn't do? He didn't party. He didn't smoke. He didn't drink, right? You know what I'm saying? He got drafted by the Falcons, right? When everybody in the NFL wanted Deion when he left the Falcons, right? But where did he go? He went to San Francisco, right? Got a Super Bowl ring in San Francisco, right? So then he left San Francisco to go where? to the Cowboys. He didn't go to Tampa. He didn't go to Cincinnati. Everywhere he go, he been making good decisions. You know what I'm saying? He started his own high school, you know what I'm saying, till they lost accreditation. You know what I'm saying? Then they said, well, come to Jackson State. He turned around the whole outlook of HBCU football. You know what I'm saying? He left HBCU football. He go to Colorado. He has turned our whole state community around. And plus, Colorado's a blue state. He didn't just go to Texas. He didn't just go to some place that he didn't go to a red state. He went to a blue state, Colorado. So it's all about family. It's all about community. He promised these people, I ain't gonna just be here till Shador and Shiloh leaving Travis Hunter. I gave you my word, I'm gonna be here. So that's why I don't think he's leaving.
Well, if Shador win the Heisman this year, he gone. And your boy, look, he too good to stay.
Shador last year though. This might be Shador. He did the fourth.
Yeah. It's his third. It's what he went to Jackson for two or one. He played in Jackson for one. This is second and third in Colorado 2 years. He played two at Jackson. This is fourth year.
Jungle, didn't he play two at Jackson?
So he played 2 years at Jackson. He played 1 year. No, Shador played 2 years at Jackson. You know what I'm saying? And this is the second year at Colorado. So this is the fourth year.
This is last year. Yeah.
But see, he could play a fifth year because he got a COVID year. So he got a COVID. He can play. He can come back another year.
So he got an option to out if he want to.
So what I'm telling y'all, Coach Prime is not just about his team.
He ain't gonna stay because we're gonna see. I'm just throwing it out there because, like, I just got this feeling. It's when it came out, he was humming and humming, and he had a good answer to it. He said the same thing you said. You know, I'm building something in Colorado. Woo. But for a chance for him to come back to a team that he played for, that he did exceptionally well for, and to turn that franchise around, that would be a challenge for Deion, and he accepts challenge.
You got to understand.
I think if he did do it, I don't think he'll be bad at it. But we'll see.
Lamar, you got to understand.
We'll see, though. I just threw it out there. I said 3 years. We'll see. You know.
I'm gonna peel it back a little bit more, Prime. Okay, he was at the
Tracy
Cowboys.
Said this is last year. Right.
Go ahead, Jungle.
Yeah, you gotta look at it. He left the Cowboys, and where did he go? He went to Washington Redskins. Who was at Washington at the time? Doug Williams. You know what I'm saying? First black quarterback in the Super Bowl. He left Washington because the owner did something that he said, I'll never play for you again. Guess where he went after that? He went to the Ravens. Why he went to the Ravens? Ozzie Newsome. You gotta understand, Coach Prime just don't be leaving, just be leaving. It's always a purpose. And he started something in Colorado. He's just not gonna leave that. Those kids, Jordan Seaton, 5-star pick, who everybody in the country wanted, offered Jordan Seaton millions of dollars. He ain't gonna turn that money down. He turned all that money down to come to Prime. Prime not gonna give up on him just because you're doing Shiloh and Travis leaving. He done made relationship. Warren Sapp is not gonna get an NFL coaching job because of his background and his allegations. You know what I'm saying? Warren Sapp can't go with him wherever Deion want to go. So you got a lot of coaches relying on him that will not be able to get a job that they got now in Colorado. So Prime, y'all gotta look at all of that. We gotta talk about Prime leaving. Excuse me.
Yeah, I've been kind of looking at all of that. You know, I took that into consideration.
I'm gonna tell you honestly, this is my train of thought from last year. I said Deion always want his son to be I'm talking about Shador to be in the pros. And I said, and he didn't want him to get railroaded by other people. So he kind of opened up the gate for him to get to a D1 such as Colorado, and then I'm thinking like once Shador gets to the pros, I had a feeling that Dion was just going to shut it down. Like I'm good now. Now I can just concentrate on my son playing for whatever pro team he goes to. But as of late, and I don't watch none of the his shows that follow Dion. I'm not invested into Dion like that. But from what I see from outside looking, I'm looking at like now he's trying to develop the culture of what Colorado. I don't think I think the media is something good to talk about for him. Like all week they talking about Dion going to Dallas, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's just selling TV. You know, they need to have Dallas Cowboys relevant right now. They show ain't relevant on the football field. So the only way they can make them relevant is add Dion to it. You know what I mean? But I just don't think that's going to happen. You know what I mean?
They have a bad. Okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, okay, peep this. They're not doing so good this season, right? We know we've been watching. They've been having some struggles. What if the Cowboys draft Sanders' son?
I think teams will hate on that so much they would not let that happen.
Then Dion gonna come to Dallas.
They won't let that happen. What's going on, Tracy?
Man, Jerry Jones,
I don't think Dion want to deal with the foolery of Jerry Jones and just the players in general. You know what I mean? It's just I think he's more of a teacher. You know what I mean? He has the patience for that. You know, Dion got his. I just saw they said on Tubi he got a damn talk show coming out. You know what I mean? So how long he been doing that? You know what I mean? I'm like, Dion. I don't think he got time to put in to be in those. To be on those, you know, in the coaches. You know how coaches it takes up so much of their time. I don't think he want to give up all that. He want to put his foot in other things instead of just being a full-time NFL coach. But once again, like you said, if he's coaching his son, then yeah, that might be the caveat towards that. But I don't know. I don't see it. I think people just using that just to sell things. You know what I mean? I got my boy T trying to come.
Because we know Dax is done. We know that he's done, bro. Like they're gonna try to find somebody to replace him, even though they paid him. He's gonna be out of there. So, like I said, I don't know. We'll see. I'd say 3 years. You know, it's been 5. It'll be 5 in Colorado by then. He'll probably be done changed. He already done changed the culture too. So the culture has been changed. They already 9-2 already, or 9-1, 9-2. So if they have another season like that, 8-2. If they have another season like that, and then they go into the playoffs and they show out in the playoffs, and they ain't even got to win the playoffs.
Just getting there is a blessing. I got my boy Tracy Madlock in the building. What's going on, T-Man? What's going on? All the way from you ain't in. Where you? You in Dallas? Where you at? What city?
Yeah, I'm in Dallas, yo.
Dallas, yo. If you got something playing in the background, go ahead and turn that down, man, so we won't hear that feedback.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sitting here watching the Chargers.
Yeah, turn them sorry ass motherfuckers off. He come here flossing his damn Pittsburgh Steelers uniform. They won.
Oh, you already know. Don't be mad. Don't be tripping on that black and gold, baby. You already know what time it is.
One thing I love about that is I love that Wilson. I love what's going on with Wilson.
With Wilson, yeah, me too. Me too. Like,
hey, real quick. Y'all chop it up real quick. I'll be right back. Give me a minute.
All right.
But yeah, I was talking about that. Like, you know, like every time that dude they say he done, he always shows them that all I need is a good coach.
Exactly.
And he came and now he got the encouragement. He got somebody to believe in him.
Thank you.
Like he played in Seattle, bro.
Thank you. And that's what I was. That's what I was telling D Great before.
Look, the whole white boys, they was, you know, trying to bring down Denver.
Exactly. And they wasn't putting him in the right scheme for the type of player he is. You got to put these. You got to.
They're supporting the team support.
Exactly. You got to put these quarterbacks in a position on a team playing the way they play, not trying to put them in a box. Yo, this is not how I play. You need to roll Russell Wilson out, give him the opportunity to see through, not be looking over the 6'6" lineman.
They ain't supposed to be doing.
Exactly, and give him a window where he can see down the field. Y'all in Denver got this nigga drop back, 3-step drop, 5-step. That's not him. That's why I'm good with Fields not playing now and leaving Chicago and sitting behind Russell Wilson and watching some shit. If a lot of these rookie quarterbacks came in and sat behind somebody who had a pro career, fucking Russell Wilson is 9 times all pro. Sit behind somebody, watch what they doing like they did in Green Bay. And when they come back in there and get to play, they're gonna be awesome, man. Come on, man. Y'all got these black quarterbacks in here. Y'all trying to put them in a position. Yeah, don't put them in a position. Make your offense around your quarterback, not put your quarterback in your offense. No, that's not how that works. That's the problem with Malik.
What I say about that, they don't do that with white boys.
Thank you.
They don't do that with white boys.
Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
They trying to throw us out there and think because we can run and stuff and we got all this super talent that we can just go out there and change a 3-10 team to a
Exactly.
It's not happening. They need nurturing just like them white boys.
Exactly. In my opinion, with RG3, same shit happened to him. Put him out there. He hurt and he's still trying to play because he's scared he gonna be put on the bench. No, nigga, this is your team. We drafted you. We want you here. You hurt. Sit your ass down. Get well, and then we'll bring you back out here. Come on, man.
Right.
Yeah. I love Mike Tomlin. I mean, that's my squad, but I don't care if Mike Tomlin was a coach for the Dallas Cowboys and I don't like the Cowboys. I like Tomlin. I met that man in person. The same way he act on the field is the same way he is when he talk to you, when he hanging with you. He's a cool ass dude and he's about his people.
He's a coach. He's a player's coach. Bro.
Exactly. Right? And them white boys, them white owners in Pittsburgh's trying to fire him every single year. Yeah. Nigga, we petitioning for that nigga like every year. Why? He ain't never been under 500, but we got a petition to keep him on the field? Come on, man.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
come on, man.
He's been one of the top coaches for a while. And I've always respected him. Even though I'm a Vikings fan, I've always respected him. I've always loved whatever he was doing in Pittsburgh. If they had a bad season, it's never because of him. It's because of some other thing, somebody getting hurt or something, or maybe whatever. But he always has his team prepared. They always play well. He takes responsibility when they lose.
Right. Yes, he does.
Throwing people under the bus. He going there, hey, it was me. I didn't have him ready. And the players love him. He can reach them. Talk to him. He's a player coach, bro. I love that.
He is.
I wish he would. He reminded me so much of Denny Green, bro.
Oh yeah. You ain't lying. Man, I forgot about him. You ain't lying,
coach, bro. The same kind of coach. That's what made me really like the Vikings. Because when I was in Minnesota, Denny Green was coaching the Vikings then, and they used to have their training camp at my college. Man, he's one of the most down. He'd come and play drums, man. He'd come to church. The black people at the college, he would hang out with us. He would have us come. He would talk to us about motivation. He would have us just come in the auditorium at the school, and he was like, "Yeah, y'all come on in. I'm gonna have a talk." And he talked to us, man, about being upstanding people. Denny Green, bro. He reminded me so much of Denny Green.
That's great what's
coach,
up.
Great coach. Great person.
We need more. We need more of that in our culture, man. You know what I'm saying? We need
nobody got more of that to say about Pittsburgh coach.
Yeah, we need more of that, man. Yes. In our not just in our culture.
I never heard nobody say nothing bad about him.
Nothing bad about him. His family,
every aspect of everything.
Every aspect. The nigga stay out of trouble. He at home. He taking care of his family. I mean, and y'all steady trying to dig up crap. It's just
Right.
like this is just crazy. This is just crazy. But
Hey,
yeah, that's
Hey,
yo.
T-Man, Lamont, hey, Jungle, go ahead and speak on Tomlin, because you always been one of his supporters. Go ahead and give your 2 cents. You know what I mean?
I agree with everything Tracy said, man. He's a leader of men. He's a leader of men. And before you lead somebody, your own porch got to be clean. And like he said, Mike Tomlin don't get in trouble. He ain't about no foolishness. You know what I'm saying? He's the ballpoint. You know what I'm saying? He's a PowerPoint presentation in a black man or a man in general. Take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? Look somebody in the eye when you talking to them. Shake their hand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And when Mike Tomlin talk, he speak with conviction. He don't, oh well, maybe. He tell you what he thinking about. He tell you if Pittsburgh played bad, he tell you we got a bus kick. And then he gonna turn and flip around and say, here's what we gonna work on.
Right.
That's a big man. You
Never
know what I'm
make
saying?
excuses. Never make excuses.
You
They
right.
just outplayed us. They beat us today. Whatever. This is what we looked soft here. We're gonna go back to the drawing board. We're gonna work on that, and we're gonna come back next week. That's just how he is. I love that. I always respect him. I'm happy that he brought Wilson there. I'm glad, because I knew what they was trying to do. They was trying to destroy that dude in Denver, bro. They was trying to destroy him, man. They were trying to destroy him. And just like Phoenix, he just rising, bro. When I saw him do that little dance, I said, yeah, he happy, bro.
Oh, he back. Yeah, when he did that little
dance,
that little thing, he was like, I was like, okay.
I said,
Because 2 games before, right? 2 games before that, they was asking him before the game. You know how he was saying he got his little saying he had when he was in Seattle, and then the little saying he was doing it in the Broncos, and they was trying to get him to say something with the Steelers. He was like, "No, I ain't gonna say nothing." He's like, I'm gonna let my play on the field speak for itself. I may have something for y'all later. They trying to goad him into some bullshit. No, man, just do your deal.
But Thomason got him on that.
And the thing about today,
you right.
Justin Fields got some run too. You know what I mean? They threw him off in there for some plays, so that's a cool thing.
Right. Yeah, he Coach Tomlin's trying to work what he got for real.
Definitely. Yeah, man.
I'm looking at the scores today. We can briefly tap on is Aaron Rodgers done?
Yes.
He cooked.
Put a fork in him. It's a wrap.
He done, bro.
Get your ass out of here.
Is he bought over Adams? You know, who else did he bring? He brought some cats over from last year from Green Bay. And everybody during the season, before the season or in the offseason, they said the Jets has one of the top defenses in the NFL. And I don't see that.
Ain't nobody seeing it.
Jets was tough, man. They fired their head coach, who gave the Jets defense attitude. He was more of a bump and run, zone blitz type of coach.
Mm-hmm.
That Jets defense don't look nothing like it did last year. You know what I'm saying? It's because Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Rodgers got to a bad start. They needed somebody to blame. He brought Lazard from Green Bay last year. He brought Devontae Adams over, who used to play for him in Green Bay. You know what I'm saying? He's done. But they don't want to give it up. They don't want to give it up. And you know why they don't want to give it up. If he looked like, if he was Geno Smith, he'd have been going on the bench, sitting down.
You ain't never lied. He'd have been gone. He'd have been gone.
You hit the elephant in the room in the ass with a chair.
Right.
Yeah, you ain't never lied.
In the room with a chair. No.
Yeah.
He was anybody else, he'd be gone.
Shout out to my classmate, Rocky. What's going on, man? Your arts class of 86 in the building. She says, hey, everyone. Shout out to Rocky. What's going on, Rocky?
What's up?
Hey, you keep saying manual of arts. You got receipts to grade. You keep saying manual arts. That's a historic school. You know what I'm saying? You got receipts.
We are Manual, Washington, Dorsey, the city, baby. The city. You know what I mean? For real. Hey, Richardson. They sat him down for a couple of games behind Joe Flacco. Flacco got there throwing interceptions, throwing like our boy H-Rap says, throwing passes to linebackers. And it seemed like, he learned from sitting down. He didn't trip.
No.
Right. He could have tripped. He could have tripped like I'm the number one draft pick for the team, blah, blah. He humbled himself. Okay, cool. I'm gonna still learn my craft and get my shit together. And he won the game today, man. For real. He did a good job,
Yeah, but the bad thing about that is nobody will look at him the same. What the fuck are you, the first round draft pick? You the goddamn team. That's your team, and you pat out. I'm out. I'm gonna go sit on the bench. Who does that? It's your team.
Do you think he learned that?
Come on, man.
I don't think he had a choice in that. And then Flacco came in and he actually played pretty good for a couple of games. Now he's going back to everybody's like, oh, that's Flacco again.
The old Flacco, right?
Yeah, right. So I think he might have learned by sitting down or something. Maybe, whatever. He got a little chance, but man, like I said, bro, they keep trying to think they're gonna draft these quarterbacks. They're gonna come in here and just go from 1-13 to 15-1. And it's not happening, man. Like, I mean, they good, don't get me, but you gotta nurture these dudes.
Okay,
you gotta
tell me this.
Work with them. You gotta build them up.
Tell me this. What do y'all think about Caleb Williams?
Oh, hold up. Before we get to Caleb, Jungle, speak on Richardson, bro.
He just needed time, He just needed time to get his groove on. He been dealing with injuries. You know what I'm saying? If you look at how he's built, muscle bound, and when you highly compact like that, you can tear a tendon, whatever. He been dealing with nagging injuries, and plus his coach don't have a really strong resume. You know what I'm saying? His coach is keep his job by wins and losses. He don't have time to nurture a rookie quarterback. That's why he keep pulling the plug on Richardson and going with Flacco. But like you said, Flacco is starting to hit wide open linebackers. He's throwing safeties open. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He got to go back done.
I'm gonna have to use that one.
Shout out to A-Rap. I got that from A-Rap. He told me about
wide
that.
Open linebacker.
Wide open linebacker. Throwing safeties.
Handed off the nose guard. And he handed off the defensive lineman.
Yeah.
What up, Kev? Okay. So go ahead, T-Med, about your Caleb.
Yeah, I was just want to see what y'all ideas and what your thoughts are in regards to Caleb Williams.
I mean, I think we see
it's the same thing.
Chicago.
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, bro. Lopez. Chicago with the coaching is very important. You know what I mean? And you saw with the last quarterbacks they had with Justin Fields and Trubisky or whatever. He just need a coach. And I don't think they got the right scheme, the coaching over there. They got players, because I thought at the beginning of the year, Chicago be something to deal with. Swift, you saw what Swift did. He had a good run today. They was balling today. They should have won the game. They got the field goal block. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think, his first year, a lot of pressure, there's a lot of expectations on him. I think he's gonna get better. I think he just chalk up this year as his rookie year. You need to reevaluate. Maybe they fire these coaches at the end of the year and get somebody that's gonna really, like you said, nurture him and coach him the way he needs to be coached. You know what I mean? But I like Caleb. I give him some time. You know what I mean? He does some things that I don't like when he starts scrambling, starts spinning around in circles and try to create. That's when he gets off track. But
right.
if he has an offensive line that's going to protect him, because he's been sacked the most in the NFL, you know what I mean? So that's a factor, You got wide receivers. You got Allen. I saw a good catch from Allen, and they got the other guy Moore over there. and they got the rookie from Washington. He got a squad. I mean, just got to get him a line that's gonna protect him, and he take off that damn glove. You know, what I mean, I can't stand. That's just my pet peeve. I can't stand a quarterback that wear gloves, man. It just really looks so weird to me. You know, what I mean, I digress. Go ahead, Jungle. Oh, go ahead. My bad. It's your turn.
And these niggas need to stop dressing like women and before on the way to the game.
Oh my God!
Come on, man! Start dressing like y'all gonna go play football, man. Him and Deebo Sanders, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You saw that Deebo Samuel? I'm like, God, dog,
like
man.
a bad bitch. Come on, man! Look, bro. You have to dress like you about to play, bro. You coming up in there dressing all with these purses and shit, and then they get out on the field and be looking zesty, bro. Your boy, I like him.
Yes,
he'll be good down the line, but Caleb, hella zesty. All these dudes be zesty.
Yes,
like they be on the sideline looking like, I'm like, are they really playing football? These dudes be acting like women, man. And then they get in the press conference, be acting all kind of weird. Like, man, come on, man. Like I said, your boy put it up on there. All of this stuff is starting to get beyond me. All pro sports, I'm starting to get tired. Only one that I've been watching that seemed like it was kind of shoot to the game.
Right.
Okay, to the game. The rest of these, man, I don't know, bro. But yeah, I think he gonna be all right though. But like I said, they got to give him time, man. They throwing him into the Lions den with gasoline with stakes tied onto his ass or something.
Right.
Just gonna throw him in there with stakes all tied to him. Lions gonna eat his ass up. So they just need to let him grow, man.
Go ahead.
He didn't do that much at SC.
He did a lot. He digressed because they didn't have a full squad. So he was doing a whole lot of stuff on his own. The defense was giving up 50 points a game and shit, man. So, but anyway, go ahead, Jungle. Speak on it.
You know.
Jungle, you there? He got his microphone on mute. You on mute, sir. Okay, I guess he must have stepped away for a minute. We got Raquel again in the building. We got Kevin from Dorsey High School. You know what I mean? And you know he coming there trolling, talking about let's talk about them Cowboys. No, we not talking about them Cowboys. We not good right now. But that's coming from a New York Giants fan. So you know we might not be good, but we are better than the Giants. You know what I mean? So.
See, the great, you like that chick in high school. Well, you like that chick in college.
Oh, you back now? Come on, man. Come on.
The great, this is who you are, the great. This is how you are, the great. You come in, you know, wearing a short mini skirt, showing all those cheeks, and get mad when the fellas start hollering at her. You wearing that Cowboys hat. We sitting there looking at that Cowboys hat. So that's why we talking about the Cowboys, because you told us. Put your Laker hat on, home. What we doing?
Do I need to go get my Dodger hat? Hey, do I need to go get my Dodger hat? Because I'm like, because you're a big Yankee fan.
They're America's team, right?
You better go kick you when you down, man. Don't worry about it, bro. Fuck you. It's all good, bro. You know they gonna kick you when you down. You know niggas gonna kick you when you down, bro.
Yeah. My bad, man.
So all y'all in California? Y'all out there with D at?
Nah,
I'm boogie down.
Oh, you're from New York. Okay.
Who was that in the boogie down?
Allegedly.
Who was that in the boogie down?
Jungle.
Who said that? Oh, Jungle. Yeah, okay.
Allegedly. He been in Charlotte. New York, man. He been living in Charlotte since he was 2 years old. So I don't know how to go figure.
Watch your mouth, sir. Watch your mouth. Anywhere you at is where you from.
There you go. You ain't never lied.
He claiming Yankees. Okay, that's what the Yankees do. We got 27 world championships. That's just like the Dallas Cowboys saying, we got 5 Super Bowls. Shut the
Ain't had it in 25 years.
The Yankees just won one recently, though, didn't they?
Oh, they haven't. Yankees ain't won nothing since damn near since hell. Your grandkids weren't even born when the Yankees won a championship. Mine?
Yeah, well, get that 27
Yeah, was still in high school. Hey, I think we was in high school when Yankees won a championship, bro.
With what's his name? Oh, Reggie.
I ain't won nothing since Reggie Jackson.
Mr. October.
Yeah, they ain't won that since Reggie Jackson when they made.
He want to talk about the pretty girl. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to talk about that ugly duckling. You know, with the butterface. He don't want to talk about his ugly duckling sister. Talk about the Cowboys, man, like you do those Dodgers. I win.
Nah, I want to talk about the fine chick in the club.
For sure.
Look at Kev.
You know what I'm saying? The great had to cook out with the bad chick. You know what I'm saying?
Kev is a big troller. Hey, Kev. Hey, I'm finna get personal with you, Kev. Kev went to Dorsey High School. You know what I mean? Let's go back to when we was in school. Y'all didn't want to see us, Kev. Y'all had a chance to play us with your boy Witherspoon, and y'all lost. We had to play Wilson at the Coliseum. We was waiting for Dorsey, and y'all lost, Kev. Don't go there, Kev. Don't go. Y'all got championships. Y'all did your thing. You had Keyshawn Johnson, and you had all these other players. But back when we was in school, Kev, I'm class of '86, Kev, and we was waiting on y'all, Kev. Come on, man. Come on. We was in the Coliseum waiting on y'all.
Hey, say Mark, before them helmets got air in them. When it was spring action.
Yeah, I had a bike helmet. So I had a bike helmet, so I wouldn't know about that. You know what I mean? So, Kev, stop playing. I had a bike
too. I bought my own. I don't know about
stop playing, Kev. Stop playing, Kev. Shout out to Kev, man. Much love. It's all in love, man.
I got to say this, though, Mark. Let me say this. Don't say nothing about them Yankees until you talk about that Fat Joe performance compared to Ice Cube. Then we can talk about. Don't say nothing. That just go to show you West Coast over the East Coast. I like New York. Come on, Ice Cube killed that.
Come on, my nigga.
Ice Cube killed that shit.
Ma, you doing good, man. Ma, you doing good. You know what I'm saying? And I almost forgot you said the South had something to say. I almost forgot about that, Ma. You know what I'm saying? I almost forgot you said that back in the day.
They did.
Now here you go talking about New York again. And New York don't got nothing on the West Coast. Come on, Ma, man. You better than this.
I'm talking about that specific thing. Ice Cube came out there, killed it. New York tried to copy it, just didn't do it right.
See, no, you start talking about Ice Cube and Fat Joe, but then you gonna turn whole around and do region for region. Come on, you talking about New York don't got nothing on the West Coast.
I'm just
Come
talking
on,
about
man.
that
We got time to put the onion back.
Talking about that
you trying to create a beef now, Jungle. Stop it. Right. What's up? That's right.
I'm just saying though. I mean, we start talking about New York music and West Coast music. I mentioned 5 or 6 names, and next thing you know, we're talking about Mac 10 and DJ Quick. What we doing? what we doing? You know what I'm saying? How many names can y'all name before y'all get to DJ Quick and Mac 10? You know what I'm saying? About 8 or 9 names. I mean, come on, really.
Man, you tripping, man.
Personally, I don't think
you don't want to do that.
Need to get, you know what I mean?
Say what?
I don't come on, Jake get the respect that he deserves. You feel me? You know what I mean?
Come on, man. But come on now. DMX is not even in our DMX. He's like on our he's a 15 man off the bench with us, and he body y'all main dude. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa! You know, Snoop AX up on that verses. Come on,
great. Come on, man. Do I gotta get Mad Knox on here? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I sent Knox the link. Knox said he can't come on right now. So I sent Chief the link to represent New York. He responded.
We're not going to talk music.
Kev said
literally New York
is greatest lyrics.
Anything on the music scene right now.
Hey, we there.
Yeah, who's
we
your
already
hottest
there.
MC?
Mom, we already there.
Ice.
Come on, man.
We're not going.
Come on, man.
We're talking about that one. We're talking. Come on, look. When Dre and Snoop dropped "Missionary" in December, the game gonna be over. You already know it. They about to drop it.
Hey, man,
the whole album.
You gotta understand.
Dre and
We're
Snoop.
40 years
Come on,
into
man.
this game. You know what I'm saying? We already had the Big Bang in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? We're into producing movies, hit TV shows. That's an evolution of the New York hip hop. Y'all still on the, we just on another level. We ain't just rapping.
Yeah, y'all
We produce, directing.
Y'all is on another level. Ass Puffy. Take that.
Hey, DGratest, you control your panel, DGratest.
Hey, man. We
Nigga want to be all in the videos and shit.
I'm a Cali boy, but I got respect for New York. I ain't gonna front, bro. I got respect for New York, especially hip hop. Y'all created it. I know that. I got all of that. Brunswick. I know the history. Bronx. I know the whole thing. The bridge is over, man. I know all of y'all history, bro. So it's not really disrespect.
When you go to New York again, let me know so I can roll with you. We're gonna go to New York before we go.
We coming. We gonna come.
First of all, DGratest, you want to make it past. DGratest, you want to make it past the Lincoln Tunnel, man. You know, you gonna come in there looking up at the skyscrapers, looking like a buster, and get rolled on. You know what I'm saying? You need an escort, DGratest. You need an escort. You and mine, I need an escort.
No, I done already been there, bro. I done caught the train up to 125th, walked to Apollo.
You had an escort. I bet you had an escort.
Me and my wife.
Hey, D.
News from New York. Come on, man.
Come on,
we going to
go there with my LA cap on and some Dickies, and my chucks.
I done been through New York, bro.
Roll up in Fort Greene. Hey, D.
Yo.
Yeah, we going to go to New York and roll up in Fort Greene, nigga.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm down to go wherever y'all want to go.
Guess who won't be going with us? I'll wait. Okay, we need an escort. You gonna be our escort? They gonna be like, who is you?
Me and Mark being there like, we're from LA. We're just trying to see what New York is about.
I ain't even from LA. I ain't even from LA, and I'm gonna have on my LA Dodgers cap.
Man, y'all gonna get rolled on, man. Y'all gonna get rolled on. Y'all gonna be on the news.
See, I'm smart. If I come there, I'm not gonna wear the LA Dodgers. I'm gonna wear that Brooklyn Dodgers.
I'm gonna
throw that B on.
You gonna go old school.
Yeah,
y'all sound like y'all gonna be on CNN, man. Y'all sound like y'all gonna be on CNN being reported about. 3 buses.
We got my
boy all the time.
I go in the building, T-Man. What on, big bro?
I can't call it, man. How y'all doing, man? Y'all doing really
good.
It's good to see you. How Lady Eloise is doing, T-Man? Don't fall down that rabbit hole. Don't fall down that rabbit hole.
I plead the fifth, baby.
First of all, T-Man, thank you for popping in, man. How you been, man? You good?
Yeah, man, I'm all good, man. Thanking God for another year, man. November 9th, I celebrate Big 6-6, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Congratulations.
Yeah, happy birthday, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I just got finished with my show, man. I just got through the KCCR radio, Just hit them up with a whole bunch of that old school Chi-Town old school flavor. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And I saw you were still on. I was like, what? Let me come
We
on
just
up in here.
We just vibing. We just vibing. Talking shit. You know. I'm on my
Appreciate it, man.
second cup. You know what I mean?
Oh, so that means I get a chance to roll one up with y'all
Go
then.
ahead and roll it up. Roll it up. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Give me a minute, man. Let me get ready to share this screen, man, on my channel.
Okay.
Dealing with the fellas.
Hey, Jungle,
Yes, sir.
bring something to the table. I know you got some more stuff you want to get off your chest, man.
Well, I missed y'all talking about Caleb Williams. I just step out for a second, man. We going about that, man.
Go
As
ahead.
T-Man, we think about Caleb since he win the big T-shirt. We think about Caleb Williams, man.
Mr.
I-
Right.
Man, look, to me, I'm still gonna say it, and I mean it.
Don't say it.
I ain't gonna say it then, because you told me not to.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
No. Go. I'm just playing. Go ahead.
Until we get a real offensive line, I'm talking about a real offensive line. Like people talk shit about Dallas, but Dallas always have an offensive line.
We don't got one.
Always. Look, always have an offensive line, man. I don't give a fuck what Jerry Jones be thinking or smoking. I need some of that shit he's smoking. But man, if we can get a real offensive line, man. Because look, the problem wasn't Justin, and the problem ain't Caleb. The problem is the offensive line. We need some motherfucking tackles. We need some guards. We need some decent tight ends. Man, then we need a whole new special teams. How the hell you miss a damn field goal and it's a chip shot? You right there. It was right there. Me, I could have slapped the shit out of him, man. If I could have reached my hand through the TV, man, I'd slap shit out that field goal kicker, man.
You can't blame the quarterback for that one, sir. So we know that for sure.
And we truly can't blame the offensive coordinator because the brother came in with a game plan. Everybody wasn't on the same page, though. See, that's why I'm thinking, man, it must have been a payoff for that field goal. It had to have been a payoff in the face.
I don't know about that.
You thinking that
I
something?
don't know, man. Man, something was funny with their money, man. I don't know, man. You know, I would have. You know what? I would have rather seen them went down swinging with Caleb. Just go ahead, go for it. What the fuck? We got with 3 seconds. Go for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That way.
How many yards?
Yeah. It wasn't even. No, it was about less than 10. I could say it was about 10 or less.
You should have went for it.
You should have went for it. Man, 3 seconds on the clock. We ain't got nothing to lose. We already down 1. What the hell? Go for it.
Caleb was 23 out of 31, 231 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but he was sacked 3 times.
See what I'm saying? And the 3 sacks he got, 2 of them was back to back on the drive.
He had 9 carries for 70 yards. You know what I mean? So hey, you know.
He had a decent game except for the sacks.
Yeah, we got Deacon Dale in the chat room. What's up, Deacon Dale?
What's up, Deacon Dale? Man.
Yo,
we streaming over here on Twitch TV. I got us on Twitch too, y'all. So
Appreciate
we like Savoir Fair. We everywhere.
As you should be.
You know it, baby. Boy, we all we got.
So go ahead, Jungle. You was vibing. You shot at the T-Man, but I want you to. I'm gonna shoot it back to you about you have anything else you want. You said you was talking about Caleb, but anything else other than Caleb you want to spit game on?
Yeah, I got a question to Great. It's about the black card. Deacon Dale, he was on Facebook and I'll wait for him to come up in here. He was on Facebook and he was wearing a Baltimore Ravens jersey. You know what I'm saying? Should somebody lose their black card if they win Joe Flacco jersey and they're a Baltimore Ravens fan and they black? Should they lose their black card?
But in defense of Deacon Dale, maybe he was rocking that Baltimore jersey of Joe Flacco when they won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? It could be a Super Bowl jersey. You feel me? He said it was a Lamar Jackson jersey. He said BS Lamar Jackson all day.
Y'all
He's not here. Hey, Jungle, he's not here to defend himself, so I can't, you know.
He right there. He right there.
Say right there.
Right. Jungle, you got to reset your mic because we couldn't hear nothing you were saying. It was sounding like you telling me like robot. It was sounding robot. I want to come in and come back out.
That's them feds, man. I told y'all JB hooked up with them feds, man.
Hey, you know what? I got a topic real quick off the top of my head. Me and I haven't discussed this with Lamont or anybody, but he can help me out. And maybe since T-Man, you in Chicago, Tracy is in Dallas. And it might be different because when I went to Atlanta, it was a whole different vibe. It was places to go, you know, such as Magic City. Shout out to Magic City, man, for real. Man. Yeah.
They got the best wings.
Yeah. I didn't have no wings, but I had a good time. You know what I mean?
They do got the best wings.
Hey, so Mike, this is a conversation for everybody. So talk about your city that you're in right now. I don't know what team that is. He's out. Last Saturday, I was bored and I wanted to go out. And I was like, damn, I don't got nowhere to go. You know what I mean? Yeah. In the hood of Los Angeles. Lamont can speak on this. We don't have places. I'm hearing some feedback from somewhere. I don't know where that's coming from. We don't have places to go to. Like, for example, we can go back maybe 20 years. We had bistros. We had, this is LA stuff. We had Mavericks Flat. Way back in the day, we had Century Club. We had all these clubs. I mean, you can pick a different club every weekend for the next 3 months, different spots we can go to. You know what I mean? Now in a community, we don't really have a place. I mean, I ain't gonna say they don't have places. They have places maybe like the GS and 719, whatever. That's not my type of spot to hang out. I'm talking about a place where we can go dance and hang out and meet people and just do our thing. You know, we don't have that out here in Los Angeles, man. You know, and it's a shame that we don't. Go ahead, speak on it, Lamont.
Nah, yeah. It's no place to go. Like, you got to go. I go to Pip. I mean, we went to Pips that one time. Pips is cool.
Pips. Yeah.
Pips is cool. It's not a whole lot of places though. Like, you know, there's a couple of jazz spots, but as far as like get down, go boogie, the Lighthouse is still crapping. I understand.
And the Marina
Lighthouse is still open. What's the one right there on Centinela? And
Townhouse.
The what is it?
Townhouse.
The Townhouse. That's still going. I heard the Cork is still holding on.
The Cork?
Nigga, yeah, but you can't go to the Cork because you can't hardly walk in there. The Cork on Adams.
The Cork is done. The Cork is done, son.
The Cork is gone.
Ain't no Cork no more. Where you? Yeah, I
don't be going out, man. Like,
Mine don't go out. He don't be in the streets. He be at the
right
house.
in the studio, man.
But
I
yeah,
usually go out when I go to other cities, like when I go to Atlanta or somewhere like that. I go out all the time.
It's a lot of stuff.
I'm here, it ain't nothing to do here.
A lot. So T-Man, I brought that up. In Chicago, do you guys have maybe they call it hole in the walls or any clubs where we can get dressed up and say if I come to Chicago, right? Me and Mike come to Chicago, you know, you tell me, hey, bring some dress gear so we can go out to a club, blah 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 blah. Is there how is it? What's the Chicago thing on a Saturday night, man?
It all depends on what's your flavor, man, and the music side, you know. We got a house section out here. We got a reggae thing. If you like Jamaican music, we got spots out here for Jamaican music. Man, it's numerous of spots to go to. Now the question is, do you want to go to them with all this madness going on here in the city of the shot? You know,
right.
North side, east side, west side, south side. Always some drama going on. So you know, and nowadays that downtown Chicago is almost as bad as the west side of Chicago. You know, so they messing with them white folks' money. So now they trying to come up with a way to get that crowd control back in the downtown area. Cause you know that's the Magnificent Mile. That's where all their capital comes from. So, you know, but it's like I say, man, Chicago got some wonderful spots to go hang out, get down, have a good time, man. But you got to pick and choose.
Pick and choose.
Hey,
Vince Wright.
Hold on right quick.
Wright said Wood, South Side. Oh, that's where he from. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm question. Hey, it was a club when I got a friend named Leroy McClellan. He grew up in the Chi. We went to college together in Minnesota, and I used to come to the Chi and hang out with him. And he used to take me to this spot. And this spot was a spot where Michael Jordan, when they was playing, all them used to hang out there. They used to park their Lambos in the front. Do you remember a spot? Do you remember that spot? What's the name of it again?
I can't recall the name, but I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
It used to be the spot where Mr. T was the bodyguard.
Right.
The doorman. Right. I'm trying to remember the name of it because he took me there back in the day, and man, it would. Hey, bro, when he used to take me to Chicago, that was before they tore down Cabrini and all that. And see, I think what messed Chicago up was they tore them projects down, and then that made people forced to move all over the city, and they spread that gang culture all over the city because it was in them projects that I remember. One of my took me up to Greens one time, and I had on a Houston Astro hat. That nigga said, you gonna have to leave that hat in the car.
The hat in the car, yeah, because you got dealt with.
And then we had to walk up. Hey, we had to walk up the stairs to get to this apartment. Look, every time you walk up a flight of stairs, it was 5 dudes waiting at the stairs. You had to get the okay by to go up, even when you was with your friend. Hey, I love Chicago, bro. And
every other level.
Look, they try to say it was worse back then. I was like, man, is it worse? I said back then to me it was cool. It was more about respect and all that type of stuff. Now it's just a free for all.
Yeah, you know, back then we operated on morals and principles, you know, ethics. You know,
yes, sir.
Now it's like gunfight at the OK Corral.
Them boys ain't playing either.
Man, they ain't these girls ain't playing either.
Right.
Man,
girls ain't either. Yeah.
Hey, Lamont.
Yes, sir.
Lamont, we got a question from Vince Wright. He said, "Where you go to school in Minnesota?"
Mankato. Well, now it's Minnesota State University, Mankato, but it used to be Mankato State.
Okay.
In a little town in Mankato. Yeah. I was there for 10 years, bro.
Man, how was that experience, bro?
It was a culture shock at first, but you know, you get used to it, man. Like I said, black folks, we can fall in anywhere. It could give us about a year, bro. We get used to it because I went from Tuskegee to there. So I went from all black college to where it was like 100 black people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a different experience, but the cool thing was all the black people, we stuck together. So
yeah.
But yeah, it was a different experience. That snow and all that. But like I said, I had a good time, man. I got to go to Chicago, hung out in Chicago a lot, taste Chicago. We used to go down in Jewtown, get them Italian beef, hot dogs down there.
Is it true that all the black folks in Minnesota dress like Prince? You know, walking around, you know what I'm saying, dressing like Prince and stuff. You know, that's true. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, on some real shit. When I got there, I was wearing khakis and chucks, my nigga. But hey, it was some. Hey, when you went downtown Minneapolis though, around First Ave, where he filmed that movie at, a lot of the black dudes was dressed like that though.
Yeah, so they're wearing blouses. They're wearing blouses.
Hey, they was dressing very questionably. But when I was in college, most of the dudes that I was in college with came from Chicago. They came from hoods. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't dressing like Prince. But I feel you. It was a lot of weird down there.
This is for the city of Chicago. T-Med, you can speak on this. I think Vince Wright is in the chat room. Jungle. I'm taking y'all back. We're gonna flash back a minute. Hey, Mark. Remember back in the day when we was going out and everybody in LA when we went out had a silk shirt. Remember the silk shirt trend?
Corduroys.
And the corduroys. Hey, Jungle.
I don't have the corduroy. I wore a silk shirt.
Hey, we used to wear the laid back corduroys though. We used to get them at the swap meet.
Yeah, those thick ones. Yeah,
they were the silk shirts, corduroys. I didn't realize slacks. I wore slacks.
No, we did.
We did. I always try to find some alternate kind of material to wear.
And
we did
the paisley dress.
The silk and wool, man. The 2-piece made suits with the 40s.
Yeah. Hey,
or some bucks.
Hey, one thing I say about y'all brothers, y'all dress up when y'all go out, bro.
Oh yeah. We'll mess around.
Hold up.
I'm
gonna put a pause in the game right now, man, because my boy T-Med, man, this me and him, man, when we connected in 2007 when I lived in Texas, man. And this dude, we used to go to church, man. We was church members. This dude was clean, bro. This motherfucker right here. Tracy has so many fucking suits looking clean. You think Morris Day was clean? You think Morris Day? Tracy Medlock clean as fuck, man, for real. He put my game up. You know what I mean? I had to go to him for some lessons on some suits. He had suits galore, but he had a tragedy. Hey, T-Man, can you tell the story about the tragedy with your suits, man?
Oh man, you want me to start crying on goddamn national TV and shit? Like goddamn, man, he ain't lying. But shit, we 50 years old, so you supposed to have shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I had all this nice gear, nice shoes, everything, right? And I was finna buy this house, and the lady backed out on me. So I had put my stuff in storage, and it was only gonna be in storage for like 30 days or so, is what I anticipated. I put my shit in storage, commits to try to buy the house, whatever. Then she comes back and says she didn't want to sell the house to a single parent. She wanted to sell the house to a family. I got 2 daughters. I got 3, but I had 2 living with me. So she didn't sell me the house. So now I'm out. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, okay. I go back to my storage, which was only supposed to be 30 days. The shit was there for 65 days. I go to check on my storage, and the lady at the office told me, hey, let me talk to you for a minute. She was like, it rained, and a couple of the storages got flooded, right? And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why y'all didn't call me? I go to look at my storage thinking I'm going to see some shit that's destroyed, whatever. And I had all my shit nice boxed up like I work for UPS and shit, right? I open up my storage. Man, they stole my fucking refrigerator, washer, dryer, TVs, and half of my storage was gone. And I had put all my suits and shit in storage in a garbage box and shit, all nice and neat. All my shit was gone. These motherfuckers said they didn't know who took it, how it got stolen. They got cameras, called the police, nothing. I lost all the shit that I've been buying. And I worked for the bank my whole life, so I always had to be dressed clean. I lost all my shit from fucking 25 years old until at the time I was fucking 46, 47. and had to start from fucking scratch.
They had an auction shit. He had an inside job auction.
Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly. And then the insurance company only wanted to pay me for the shit that was destroyed that they could see.
Oh hell no.
Dude,
Man.
I got screwed royally. And DGratest know that this is a bad subject for me. And you know when you look at Facebook and Facebook throw up the memories from 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever, and I'm looking at shit and I'm like, I forgot about them shoes. I'm like, I forgot about that.
Fellas, my nigga T man, he can dress, man. He was coming. He stayed clean when coming to church. I can't tell you how he went when he went out to other functions, but when he came to church, can't nobody fuck with T-Man suits, man. I'm telling you, man. It was shout out to you, man, for real. Cause you taught me how to step my game up. You know what I mean? So for real,
That's what's up.
Partner that had that fashion always, because I had two partners, man, that stayed suited and booted.
Exactly.
Man,
yeah.
Made me you know what I'm saying? Man, I can't hang with y'all. I'm looking tacky. Man.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why I said, man, when I was coming up, man, we was all into that telemades. We was buying telemades, man. Everything was telemade.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Now my boy said, look, he said we're gonna go out when we in the shy, right? I said, well, you know, I'm throwing a little button-up shirt or something like that. He was like, I was like, I can't wear no shirt, no jeans or something. He was like, jeans? Nigga, you better get a suit out your closet, bro.
Exactly.
He said a tie. He said, nigga, he said you need a pocket. He said you need all that shit. And he said you better shine your church shoes up, nigga. You better shine your shoes up too. I'm like, for real?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you can't go nowhere in Chicago unless you dressed up. Like,
yeah, that's what I hear too. That's what I hear.
T-Man is still like that.
Yeah, man, you get ragged on awful, man.
Hey, so Tracy and Mont, when we go to Chicago, we gotta have our top night. We gotta have our top.
I'm gonna bring a suit and everything. Be suited and booted when I go.
I'm gonna be exactly. I'm gonna be suited and booted. You already know it. You already know. Working on my collection. Working on my collection for the last 4 years.
I need to ask you, brothers, when are y'all planning on coming? Summer or winter?
I'm not coming. I know better than coming to winter.
Be the springtime, man.
I know better than coming to winter.
Right. I was saying, if you coming in the winter, get your winter shit here.
Bro, I done been there in the winter.
Yo. What's your name from Chicago?
Tony.
Man, my ex-wife is from New York, from Brooklyn, New York. So I was in Brooklyn, New York for 12 years, every year, twice a year, right? Mm-hmm. I went out there for a funeral. It was in the winter. And I'll tell you this. I thought I had bought a clean ass leather jacket. I got to New York with that shit on. We standing out at the funeral, my nigga. And I had on a buttered down brown 3/4 length leather jacket. Thought I was clean. That wind ripped through that shit like I had on a windbreaker.
Yeah, you did.
Dude, I had to go to New York. I had to go in New York and buy me a real coat.
Real coat. I'm telling you, you got to buy your coat from where you going to. Get it from there.
Exactly.
You know, soon as you get
that shit here.
Airplane, go to one of their stores where you at and get your shit right there. Don't try to tackle that shit with that shit you bought from your little hometown.
Because that material we fucking with in Dallas, in California, in New Mexico, that shit ain't what that is. Shit ain't. Yo, D. I wore the jacket that I bought in New York, in Texas, and my ass is sweating like I'm a turkey on Thanksgiving, nigga. I'm sweating like a mother. Like get this shit off of me.
Right.
Yeah, that's real rawhide. You wearing real cows. That's real. You know
And
what I'm
that
saying?
shit, and that shit be heavy, nigga. That
Yeah,
shit be heavy, nigga.
it's
Hey,
insulated.
I went to Minnesota with a starter jacket and a hoodie, nigga. I learned real quick. That
Yeah,
starter-
yeah.
In LA, that starter jacket was heavy. Like you be in LA,
Yeah.
we don't get no
Yeah.
hotter than, it don't get no colder than 65.
Right.
I got like I mean below 30 inch.
He got an issue. You back
Yo,
now?
Lamont.
Yeah.
You got to Reebok.
You kind of fucked up a little bit on his mind.
Oh, he buffering. Hey, Lamont, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Go out and come back in.
Oh, he
Go
good.
out and everything, come
No,
out.
no, you
Are you
good.
good?
You only
saying,
Okay,
it happens.
I got a question.
What's up?
I got a question, Lamont. You from Minnesota? You know what it is, right?
I live here. I'm from LA, but I live.
Okay, you live there?
Yeah.
I went to Minnesota. I was in Minneapolis back in 2016. And I'm trying to see all the sites that you're supposed to see in Minnesota and all this shit, the Big Spoon and all that shit, right?
The chair with the cherry on it at the museum. Yeah, I got you.
You froze.
And huh?
You good?
No,
You
go
good
ahead.
now? You good?
Okay, I'm all over Minneapolis, dude. And everywhere I went, there was a black chick with a white bitch. There was not one black dude with a black bitch in all of Minnesota, and I was there for 2 days. Is that how that shit is?
Yeah, it's pretty pretty crazy. It is like like you really see like black dudes with black girls. My girl, my son on there.
Hold on. Everybody.
Minnesota, but it's sisters up here. It's a nice black community too, but most of the time you go see, like you said, white girl. Yeah,
Hey, hold on, Lamont. Go out and come back in to refresh your shit. Okay, because I want to hear what you had to say. You sounded like a robot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was like you and JB hanging together with the feds. You know what I'm saying? When I hear that shit like that, that make me think y'all shit out.
Yeah, we live in the Gu'dio.
We live. My team, man, I'm just being 100, man. When motherfucking shit start acting like that, I'm like, yeah, you hooked up with them feds.
We live in the Gu'dio on Sunday night. Usually I do Sunday Night Love Jones, but we live on Gu'dio Conversations.
Oh man.
We got T-Man, you know what I mean? We had Jungle might come back in. We got Vince Wright in the chat room. He from Minnesota for real, so he can speak on it. That's what you need to ask. You need to ask Vince Wright because he live out there right now. You know what I mean? For real.
Minnesota.
Hey, can you hear me, man?
No, you good. You good. You just have to refresh your shit, man. You straight.
Hey, but no, I was saying, yeah, it was crazy, man. My son's mom, she black, and she was from there. I met her at Tuskegee. So,
okay,
yeah, when I got there, it's a nice little black population, but you do see that's where I saw a lot of interracial. I didn't really see a lot of interracial in LA when I was there growing up, but it was a lot there. Like everywhere you look, you know what I'm saying? It was mainly white girls with black dudes, but every now and then you'll see a black girl with a white dude or whatever, something like that. But you just see a whole lot of black dudes with black women. It's me and my old lady went out back then.
Okay.
It was a trip.
Yeah, I was tripping out. I thought I was at home because I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico, and all you see is black dudes with Mexicans, black dudes with white chicks. So I thought I was at home, and I'm like, "Yo,
crazy.
nigga, I came out here to see these black bitches. Where they at?"
Yeah.
And I didn't see none.
He said,
"Yeah."
I mean, it was only 48 hours, but I didn't see none.
Right? Yeah, they because like I said, they don't be coming out.
real. You know, you on YouTube and on Facebook for real. So everybody,
He's like, this is black.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Hey,
hey,
freedom of speech, baby. Get it all out now.
Hey, it's growing, man.
Get it all out now.
I want the
Everybody
female coming at you like, who you had on your show? He was calling us bitches. You know what I mean? Like, oh, hey.
Get that nigga off your show, man. Get that nigga off your show.
Hey, look.
Oh, that disclaimer, great. That disclaimer. The views of our guests.
Look, hey,
not
look,
hey,
they podcasts be worse than they be calling us all podcast.
Yeah.
Right. Yo, you from New York? Did you ever go to the 40/40 club?
Nah, he not. No, Jungle from
I'm
New
from LA.
York. He from LA.
I'm from LA.
Oh, okay. You from LA? Oh, okay. I thought somebody was saying they was from the Boogie Down Bronx.
It was another brother.
That was Jungle brother. He's not on here right now.
Yeah, that's Jay.
Oh, okay.
You know who phone tap? His phone tap. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
They got enough info on us.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, look, that's what anybody who come in and they shit start, you know, like you can hear some shit echoing in the background when they talk, you be like, oh man, that motherfucker phone tap. You with the feds.
Hey, okay, I'm gonna switch back onto the sports scene real quick with the NFL today. I'm looking at the schedule and the scores and all that stuff, and I'm gonna put this question out there on the table: is Detroit Lions the best NFL team right now?
Yes.
See, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Ain't nobody gonna beat them.
And they in my division, and I'm saying that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They in my You know, man, Detroit, man, they go. Somebody asked me today who was I picking for the Super Bowl. I said KC and Detroit.
Who in the NFC can beat Detroit?
Nobody.
Philadelphia is the next.
I think we can beat them on a good day.
You talking about Minnesota? Right?
Everything, and you said it on a good day. Everything got to be going right. Jefferson got to be phenomenal.
And here's the thing about the Lions. When they supposed to beat you, they whoop you. They beat the Jaguars 52-6 today.
Come on, man. I'm talking about
they be playing around like they mash on you and they take the foot down. They don't pull the foot up off you.
Yeah.
And see, man, do you know how long it's been since Detroit? Man, them boys, they hungry and they pay. Look, one thing I can say about Detroit, they payroll is straight. Everybody is healthy right now. The team is healthy. Special teams playing fantastic. Defense holding their own. And they see that the NFC Central is weak, man. It's weak, man. Green Bay ain't like to be no more. Vikings ain't no powerhouse no more.
No, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, bro. We ain't two right now. Hold on. We one game behind the Lions.
My team straight up sucks. Don't I talk about
Hey, but look, let me say though. That division is always tough though. And you know that. You Chicago fan. We beat up on each other the whole season. Man. We ain't got nothing to play on. But the Lions gonna beat that division. And I'm a Viking fan. I'm like, they already lost to them. So
it's safe to say that the Detroit Lions is favored to represent the NFC in a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. My prediction. I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now, and I'm a Bears fan. I'm saying it right now. I wish Smokey Lewis was he in Grand Rapids, Michigan, man. He having a field day.
Right.
Okay, so this is the thing. Now you're gonna hear a whole lot of talking heads tomorrow morning talking about their cult hero Josh Allen because they beat Kansas City. Kansas City lost their first game, you know what I mean? But they gonna ride the bumper on Josh Allen tomorrow morning on the networks, man, like he is the best thing that made A lot of sliced bread. You know what I mean?
That
Do you
KC shot himself in the foot.
Who do you think will come out the NFC right now? Because you got Baltimore lost to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is balling. But they still kind of not no disrespect. They still kind of suspect. They kind of
Yeah, we still we for real on any given Sunday type of shit right now.
right. They
We
kicked
on
like
some,
17
we on that shit.
game. So I think Kansas City still maybe the loss to Kansas City today is something they need, so now they can shake that off and start and just get their shit going on.
Yeah,
But
I knew eventually they was gonna lose.
I'm gonna tell y'all now, they gonna pump up Buffalo like they the best thing in the wide world tomorrow morning. I bet you for real. So,
but here's the thing: can he
come
do
out
it
the
next week though? Can he do it next week though? Can he do
Right.
it next week? That's the
I don't
thing.
even know
He
who
did it
they
today, but next
they on a
week
bye
he'll
next week. They on a bye. I think they got a bye, so they got time to get their shit together. You know what I mean? So
Right.
we'll see. But I know tomorrow they're gonna be riding his bumper like he's the best thing. I mean, he balled though. He scored that. It was 4th and 2. He ran that down. It was game. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So it counts, but it counts in the playoffs. That's when it really counts. You got to do that shit in the playoffs. You got to do in the playoffs. How do y'all feel about now we have the 12-team college playoff thing going on, and every week is different. I think Oregon right now is ranked number 1. You know what I mean? Do y'all like the 12 playoff seed for college football? I know earlier we talked about Deion and what they're doing over there, and I have a bet that Colorado won't win 10 games. I think they will, but I really hope that I'm pulling for Deion and them to win the whole thing. You know what I mean? For real.
It would be nice.
It would.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I think.
Hey, hold on, Mike, because we spoke on it. T-Med, why it won't happen?
That's not gonna happen because Colorado's defense is too small. For one, their defensive line is too small. They only got one big dude really on the defensive line, and their offensive line is too small. Look what happens when they play teams like Oregon. They beat Stanford. That was a good game. But when they get to the big boys, their offensive line is too small.
So you saying the big boys such as Georgia, such as
right?
Bam,
They're not going.
Those type of games.
They not beating the SEC. They too small.
No.
They too small. And if y'all, everybody be watching Colorado like I do. When you get Shador is a great quarterback, but when you get Shador outside the pocket when he's running, he's not as accurate as he is when he's standing back there in the pocket and swing out to the right, swing out to the left. When he got to run around, when it seemed like every game when he playing them big boys, he running around and he be getting tired of getting hit 8 and 9 times on one drive down the field.
Okay. Go ahead.
Right. Hey, just in the case of the line, though, they are undersized, but they have improved. Last year, this time they had almost 70 sacks. They only got like 30 something.
You are right.
As you can see, though, them protecting him has allowed them to win more games. So, but and they did, like I said, they're going to eventually start getting some bigger linemen. I think they got the number 1 lineman last year, the number 1 lineman in the United States went there last year. He was a brother. So, I mean, that improved the line. So they start getting some more linemen, they'll be pretty good. But they have improved, though, even though they still allow a lot of sacks. But they went from 70 to 30.
And what I feel sorry for them college boys is your doors coming out, going into the league. His other son that plays safety or cornerback, he gonna get in the league. Shiloh gonna get in the league just because his daddy. He's like Bronny James. He gonna get in there because of his dad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the unfortunate thing is those cats that came to Colorado to be with Deion is gonna leave their ass in Colorado, and his ass is going to Florida State because he wants to retire and he wants to go to Florida. That's why he came. That's why he came up with the prime prep out here in Dallas, so he could coach his boys, so he could get a name for himself, so he could make it to the college ranks. He started with the black university because that was easy in. He used all of his money, bought them a whole new football facility out of his own out of his own check. Take the boys to dinner after every game out of his own check. He revamped the whole locker room out of his own money. Jackson State, Dion was supposed to get whatever ticket sales was over 10,000. He was supposed to get that paper because he was bringing them people in, and them white folks started shifting him with his paper. They gave him a quarter of the money he's supposed to get, half of the money he's supposed to get. So he was like, I'm not dealing with this. He left, got a name at Jackson State, which gave him the opportunity to go up to Colorado. He went to Colorado with a team that was 1-15 or whatever the hell they was. That was another easy in because of his name. You coming to a school that ain't got no name for themselves. He built that shit up, so now he can be on the radar for them big ass schools because he want to go to Florida State. And I guarantee in the next 2 to 3 years, he might stay a year after Shedeur is gone, but after that, he out of there. He's going to Florida.
Okay.
He don't want no parts of the NFL. He don't want no parts of the NFL because he said, I ain't got time to be teaching no professional goddamn men out here how to fucking play. When I'm mad and we losing and I need to teach these boys, the pros, they don't want to listen. They know everything. He said this with his own mouth. I ain't got no time for that.
Right. He's a pro.
So he ain't coming to Dallas. He ain't going to San Francisco. He ain't going nowhere in the NFL. That nigga's gonna be he's gonna be at Florida State as soon as he can get his ass there.
Let me tell you a little something about Prime, man. You know, Prime is always has been and always will be a businessman first and foremost.
True.
That's his brand.
Yeah.
Prime, that's his brand. He been branding Prime since football and baseball. Football and baseball. You know what I'm saying? So it's the business aspect for Prime. Now, it got personal when them white folks, like you were speaking on, was undercutting them with that money.
Mm-hmm.
See, when they got strange with that change, he was like, okay, let me flip this script. I'm finna pack up and go to Colorado. You dig what I'm saying? And take this team who was on the brink of being okay, but they never had a coach.
Right.
You know, Colorado always had been a nice school to play at, but they never had a real, a well-named coach like give me just name any college coach that's coaching.
Yeah,
just,
any of them.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So when Prime got there, and he actually got to recruiting them boys, giving them an opportunity, you know, showing them the real deal, the insides of the college game. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Once he taught them the insides of the college game, the politics, the manipulation, all of that there. That's why he preached family unit. We is one. We all together. It's us. You know what I'm saying? It's us. Don't listen to that outside stuff, man, because that's distractions. You know what I'm saying? So he came in and turned that around, and now these folks is finna start acting funny with his money, man. But he peaked it. Because right now he finna do a brand new talk show. He got some talk show coming up on
Tubi coming up. I think this
on
month.
Tubi. Yeah. He talk show. So you know what I'm saying? So with Prime, see, Prime is always about that business and keeping his legacy going, man. And it's true, man. Hey, y'all gotta remember, half his foot amputated, man. The man tired. He needs to be somewhere, you know, sitting down in some sun on a beach, drinking a pina colada. You know what I'm saying, man?
Right.
So, T-Man, you right, man. I give him another. He may stay 2 years. He may stay 2 years. It all depends on now if they do the Cinderella and win this thing, now that's a different story.
True.
You know, because that's bigger bucks. That's bigger bucks, better negotiations.
Right.
Right.
That would be
right.
that would be a blessing that he shocked the world and just go ahead and win this.
Ooh,
Right.
just man, just rub it all in their face. All you naysayers, you said it from day one.
He doing that right now.
Yeah, he really is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hey,
he really is.
I'm about to switch reels right now. We got like 20 more minutes because we're gonna hit the 3-hour mark. And and I appreciate you guys chiming in. Lamont, I thank you for being on here. T-Med and T-Man for being on here, and even Jungle, man. Anybody that chimed in, even in the chat room. I'm about to switch the reels right now. We're gonna get off of sports for a minute. You know, we talked about politics, we talked about sports, we talked about life. You know what I mean? We checked in for real. We're some of us are grandfathers, some of us have kids, and we have female daughters, female grandkids. Put out the message, because we talked about Miss Harris not winning the being the president, but we should not. We don't want our young daughters, our young women to be discouraged over that. You know what I mean? I need y'all to present a message to our young women today. If you had to sit in a room with young women, if you had to give them some advice, I need y'all to spit game to them right now. You know what I mean? Maybe they can look back at this video tomorrow, 10 years from now. You know what I mean? 15 years from now, when we gone to hear your voice right now, to go ahead and, to tell our nieces and nephews, our young people, especially our females. I want to direct us to the females. I got daughters, you know what I mean? I got a granddaughter. What would you tell them as for moving forward in the future? Give them some advice, man. Tell them what to look out for, the do's and don'ts, in your own words. I'm gonna start with T-Man. T-Man, you the senior. I'm not, and that's out of respect. You my big bro. Go ahead and spit game to our young people, man, what they need to start preparing for, what they need to do, man, on a serious tip, man. I know we joke around and do everything and clown with each other, but if you had this, T-Man, if you had to send a message to our young daughters, what would you? I mean, we could talk about the men on a whole another show, but I want to concentrate on our young females, our young daughters. Give them a message, man, for real.
Okay. First and foremost, thank you to the creator for allowing us to be here. Thank you, the greatest, for having this late night conversation, man. These are needed, man, and I got to start coming a little bit more, man. To the panel, man, you brothers, man, much love and respect, man, because we all we got. You know what I'm saying? I would tell the sisters, especially my sisters, because I got daughters, I got granddaughters.
Yeah.
I would tell them to be encouraged, man. Do not let what you see stop you from believing in what you can become. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people say, oh man, she wasn't ready to be president. If people really did their homework, when Biden was down, she was president for about an hour and something during that day, because she had to step in for him, when he was going through that prostate thing or something, whatever. But she had the presidential obligation passed on to her, Now, it may not have been a long-term thing, but it has been done. We have had a black female president, so be encouraged by that. You should have knew it wasn't gonna happen when they didn't allow one of their own to become president. When Hillary didn't win it, that right there spoke volume. Because if they don't trust their own, what makes you think that they finna bust that ceiling for us? We got lucky with Barack, but a sister, we won't see it. I speak on me. I won't see it in my lifetime, but be encouraged and keep striving to bust that ceiling down, because man, beyond the stars, it's the universe, and all that's yours. You know what I'm saying? Go get it. Continue to love yourself first and foremost. Believe in yourself. Surround yourself with people that believe in you, and you can't go wrong.
Appreciate
You
it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tracy Matlock, being you, man, you my brother from another mother. You got daughters. I don't know if your grandkids are I think you got a grandson, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
The grandson and the granddaughter. Yeah.
Daughter. Okay, cool. Thank you. Go ahead and talk to the ladies, to our young people, or to our young females, as you was talking to your daughters. You know what I mean? What message would you give them moving forward in this day and time, sir?
Well, what I would say first and foremost to the young females that are out here, and like T-Man said, we may not be able to see it in our lifetime, but like he said, be encouraged. And I would also add that don't let the narrative dictate your pursuit of happiness, because when we were growing up, well, for me, I didn't even fathom that a black person could be the president of the United States, let alone a woman be the president of the United States. Not even be the president, but be in the category to be elected to be a representative of us for the highest doggone prestigious appointment in the fucking United States. Like that was never, huh?
Which represents the world. You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
That was never even something in my mind. But after Barack got in there, you start to expand your thought process. It's like, oh shit, okay. Then when you get a black woman in as a vice president and they want to beat her down like they do all of us, she ain't black, she ain't this, she putting all the niggas in prison. Did you watch this? Did you see her when she was this and that and the third? Don't let someone else's narrative dictate your elevation, because the ceiling is going to be broken. It's just that we got to continue to pursue that. Do not be discouraged and not continue to pursue that, because it's available to us.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of smart women out here. And I mean, y'all can agree to disagree, but most women are smarter than us men. God has given them an ability to fast track their mindset a lot quicker than we do as men. And because they're emotional, they feel certain things that will give them the guidance. When you come to that fork in the road, God is telling you, don't go left, go right. This is what I have for our people. And they listen more times than us men because of egos, personalities, and what your grandfather and your dad taught you. So I would just say to the young ladies that's out here today, pursue your dreams and do not let the narrative discourage you at all. Keep pushing.
Amen.
Keep pushing, man.
Amen. Appreciate that. Jungle Brother, Zulu Cash. Y'all know you came back in, sir. Go ahead and speak to the young ladies, man. You know, you see what we vibing on, you know, and I know your personal situation, and I don't want to put it out there, and I'm kind of like low key is a little bit. If you had to speak, you feel me? If you had to speak to her, what would you be telling her right about now, sir?
Know your purpose. What are you on this world to do? You know, if you could answer that question, then the next generation will be better off, because a lot of girls don't know their purpose, or they only doing half their purpose. You know, they getting educated, they getting good jobs, but what's the other part of the equation? Raising a family. Studies have shown that kids who come from a strong family succeed. You know, if you understand what your purpose in life is and pass what you've learned to your kids so they'll be successful, that'll be the start of us getting where we need to be. Ever since they started no-fault divorces, where a woman can get a divorce from her husband, you know, unlimited, you know, because before the 60s, you couldn't divorce your husband. Before the 60s, you couldn't vote. Black women couldn't vote. So after the 60s and voting rights and all that being implemented, the black family has been disintegrating. And a lot of women, a lot of girls, young girls, they independent and they going and getting all these degrees or whatever, but they don't got no degree on the family. We need to get back to that. You know, then they say, well, you know something? I don't want to grow old by myself, so let me get a child. I don't really care who is with, I just want a baby. And that baby growing up with a single parent. And now, not every child who comes from a single parent is disadvantaged. You know what I'm saying? But studies have shown 2-parent households produce more productive kids. So my thing to my daughter would be, know your purpose in life. You know what I'm saying? Your job, if you into religion, the scripture says be fruitful and multiply. And a lot of us are getting away from that. That's all I got.
Appreciate you, man. I really do appreciate your words, man. And I thank you for sharing. Thank you all for sharing. Brother-in-law, family,
So,
kinfolk,
yes, sir.
speak on it.
And the thing that I've discovered that's most powerful for my kids, all my daughters are grown. All my daughters have advanced education. My youngest daughter's a teacher. My oldest daughter just had, she was the creative director for a movie that just won an award at the Tribeca Film Festival that'll be coming out next year. She does art. She got her degree in art from prestigious art school in San Francisco. And what I've always imparted into my daughters is to, one, educate yourself. Get an education and take your education seriously, because when you do that, you're going to find out who you are in that process. And then once you're finished with that, then you can go into the world with at least having the knowledge of who you are. And secondly, respect yourself. Just have respect for yourself. If you feel it inside of you that it's not part of who you are, then don't indulge in it. You know, don't do it just for the sake of doing it. Secondly, don't chase no man. Thirdly, don't chase a man. If you're the woman that you're supposed to be, the man will find you. Your man will find you. If you out looking and pursuing and trying to find, you're going to find a lot of dudes that's going to put up a mask and be what you want them to be until they get what they want. And then in that process, if you're not protecting yourself and doing what you're supposed to do, then you end up in a situation where you have a kid out of wedlock or something like that. And then your path is going to get a lot harder than it would have been if you would just respect yourself. And then third, and then the last one is to have some kind of relationship with something bigger than you. I'm not telling you what religion you should be in. I'm not telling you what to practice. Just believe in something that's bigger than you, and hold true to that and the guidelines that go with that, and then you'll be all right. And so far, you know, my daughters have been great. I got 2 grandkids from my daughter through marriage, Asia. She works for Southwest, great career. My youngest daughter is a high school teacher, dance instructor. She's part owner of a dance company. And my oldest daughter, I explained to you what she's doing. So Those were the things that I told them to do, and they listened, and they're doing pretty good. So that's the advice that I would give to any young lady, is that when you do those things, and another thing, be soft. Men love soft women, bro. Like, you don't always have to be hard, and I understand, women are so hard and the things that you go through. Just be soft. Be the woman that God intended you to be, because that's what the man is looking for. He ain't looking for another man. So, and that's the thing. It's time to go back to those things. Be a lady. You don't always have to have the tight clothes on. Be a lady. Dress up. Look nice. Speak nice. You ain't always got to be cussing. Just be a lady, and you're gonna, and the man that God has for you is gonna come to you, and you won't waste a lot of time searching.
Appreciate it, man. And I really appreciate the different words you guys are displaying to the people. You know what I mean? We are being watched.
Yeah. Somebody said embrace your femininity. That's it. Yes.
Yeah.
Femininity. It's not bad to be soft. It's not bad to be a woman.
Right.
Yeah. All your glory.
Hold on for a minute, y'all. I know I'm kind of
Brian, what's up, Brian?
Sideways real quick. I want to do this real. Damn, I'm trying to find this. Hold on, man.
They came back and tied this game up. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Lamar Chase.
Cincinnati, hey, Chase is the truth. Hey, I see H-Rap, Brian, H-Rap chimed in.
Yeah, H-Rap in the middle.
I want to, if I can, I know he's a busy dude. And if he can, H-Rap, do me a favor, bro. And I that's how much love and respect I have for you, sir. If you could come in right now and bless us with some of your wisdom and some of your thoughts on just one thing. He said in 2 minutes. Okay, so let me say what I got to say. I respect everything that everybody's saying, man. I got 2 daughters, 1 granddaughter, a wonderful goddaughter. She has a daughter. Nothing but females in my family, man. And I'm not going to go on this long 15-minute tangent. I always tell my daughter, I need y'all to be in control. I need y'all to put yourself first. Be leaders. Especially my youngest 19-year-old daughter. She's still trying to find herself, you know what I mean? And whenever she go back and listen to this, she understand. She don't understand it now, but she will understand down the line. To be a leader. You don't want to go through what I'm going through at the age of 56. By the time you get my age, I need you to be retired and doing your thing. Right. Learn from the mistakes we have done and see the struggles that we have going through in this era. We're not even talking about the era from the past.
Talking about now.
Go back in the past and learn what our forefathers have done to prepare you for what's going on now. I need you to be a leader. I need you to be CEOs. I need y'all to be presidents. I need y'all to be whatever it is. Get your own business, to be in charge, to set yourself up for your family to be the greatest that you can be. What's going on, Tracy? To be the greatest you can be.
Hey, Tracy.
Be in charge. Be in charge. Be that one. You know what I mean? Don't let no man, and we dudes, we know how we get down.
For real.
And we can be funky about it.
Right.
With other females.
Right.
But when it comes to ours, nah, we letting them know like, hey, all these dudes want to do is get between those legs and do what they do. Nah, you better than that. And right. you're gonna go through it as a young adult and all that. Trust us, we know you're gonna go through it because we've been through it. Right. But I'm letting y'all, we as a group letting you know that be on top of your game. And remember that we as men, our door is always open to speak to us. Never shut down on us. Come to us, ask us, talk to us. Sometimes we get in all of this little bullshit and then we shut down and do our thing, but don't. Our door is always open. I'm telling all our daughters, send them to us. If you a single female that's out there that need somebody to talk to your daughter about life, we're here.
Yeah. Hell yeah. The knowledge, the wisdom is here. Never.
What it is, you make us strong. We building you up so when you get your king, he gonna be strong too. And you're gonna have the knowledge to protect your king and make him stronger. You know what I mean? And when you have your seeds and have your kids, you're gonna bless what we say to you right now to your kids.
Right. That's it.
All of us are not dogs.
Right.
Very low percentage.
Listen, we have dog mentalities.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But
well,
we're not that. We're not that. We're not that.
Right.
So I appreciate y'all. I want to hold on for a minute. I think H-Rap might come in for a few seconds. I'm gonna have him close us out. You know what I'm saying? But hey man, we have to. I was driving yesterday and I had a family in my car, man, and we was and it's funny, we was talking about religion, we was talking about God. A lot of people are, oh, here he goes. I don't care what state of mind you in, but when it hit the fan, you calling on him. I guaranteed you calling on him. Whether you believe or not, for some reason you calling on him.
Right.
Man, atheists call on God. So please, that man.
You know, so we had this conversation in my car, man, and it comes back to what I always tell people, and I say this on my shows: enjoy the moments, fellas. Enjoy the moment. Where T-Man, how old are you, T-Man?
66.
T-Man is 66 years old. We trying to get there.
Oh wow.
We trying to get there.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Lamont, how old are you, Mike?
55.
55. T-Man. T-Man, how old are you?
I'm 53.
53. Jungle.
55.
55. And I'm 56. By the grace of God, we still here. By the grace of God. We all have a story that we can tell that we thought it was done. We was done.
You ain't never lied.
Give you the small story real quick. I'm trying to buy some time for my man Jungle. My man H-Rap to come through if he gonna come through. Man, my dad passed away when he was 43 years old. And 43 stayed in my head. 43 stayed in my head forever. And when I turned 50, man, I broke down so hard, man, because I didn't think I was going to make it because it was just a trend in my family with high blood pressure, stress, and just life. You know what I mean? Life.
Yeah. Same thing. My father at 47.
So, hey, man, enjoy the moments the best way you can. Whatever you do for yourself that makes you feel good, do it. You know what I mean? Whether you traveling, whether you hanging out with your family, whether you sitting on the porch, just people watching. If that makes you feel good, fuck it. It is what it is.
That's it.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? I see a comment off in here in this chat room. Let me read this comment and put it on the board. The Seen and Heard Project. It's me. I'm the daughter. Laugh out loud. I'll bug you tomorrow. You gave me the green light. Who was that? That's somebody's daughter? I don't know. Is somebody's daughter in the chat room? But it's all good, man.
You bug me. I give you the green light, slid.
Yeah.
That's what I do. That's what I do, man. I go out and I speak to you, males and females. That's what I do. That's my passion, man. That's my calling. You know what I'm saying? Man,
we already at the 3-hour mark. I'm holding on, my boy H-Rap. Send me the link. He's coming in. I'm gonna send you the link. I'm gonna send H-Rap the link real quick, man. Somebody speak on some stuff while he get in, any last words from you guys? Man, I'm gonna send H-Rap the link, and we're gonna have H-Rap, Pastor H-Rap, close us out
on a Sunday night.
Hey man, I just always like to remind the brothers, man, that steel sharpens steel, man. Iron sharpens iron. This is what we need, bro. This is what we need, man. You know what I'm saying? So continue to do this, continue to talk, continue to discuss these situations because we need it, man. We carry so many burdens around on our backs, bro. And so it's just good to be around some good men, some knowledgeable men who have stories to tell, who have wisdom to share, and who have life experiences that's going to be able to help somebody else, bro. Because you just never know who's listening. We see this chat, you just see people jumping in. You never know who's listening, bro. We might be the conversation that turns somebody's life around. The conversation that makes somebody decide that they're going to keep going instead of giving up, bro. So we need this, man. I love this, man. I love my bro Law, man. You know what I'm saying? For putting on this, these opportunities for us to get together and discuss these things, bro. So let's keep doing this, man.
We have to, man. This is how we break those generational curses. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and there you go. There you go.
And see, we coming in being straight up authentic. We sharing personal life experiences. So we ain't got time to be coming in here playing, sugarcoating. We giving you the true facts. Right. Quit being all into your feelings and emotions. Man, learn to listen. And then you listen and learn.
Right.
I see you, KB. The Scene and Her project, that's my co-worker. That's my niece, KB, in the building.
All right.
Tapping in, KB.
Yeah.
Thanks for tapping in. You bless my heart, man, for real. Yeah. Hey, man, let me say this real quick. This young lady, man, KB, you know what I mean? I seen the growth in her. When I first talked to her, I knew she would be a great access to our team at my job. You know what I mean? And KB, I got much love for you, KB, for real. We go way beyond our job, man. Ladies and gentlemen, man, in this room, man, my brother from Chicago, man, H-Rap B, Into the Bitch podcast, man. Hey, man, let me give him some love, man, for real.
Yeah, you just please. That's right.
Hold up.
H-Rap, man, hey, I'm gonna let you gonna close us out, bro, man. What your thoughts? We talking to the ladies, the females. We have another show. We'll talk to our brothers, but you got a daughter, you know what I mean? And go ahead and talk to the females. Encourage these ladies, man. What's going on? First of all, how you doing? First of all, let me say this. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. A little tired, but I live. Tired is part of being an adult. But it's not difficult. Life. I think we overthink things. We make life way more difficult than it has to be. I think even when we encouraging these young ladies, I think it kind of starts off with us. Like I heard you guys talking about being good fathers and things of that nature. But another part of being a good father is being a good father to your son and being a good father in front of your daughter. You've seen me. You've been listening to my programs for quite some time now. But I'm quite sure you've heard me say it takes, in order for a daughter to be a good woman, you have to be a good man. In order for a young man to be a gentleman, basically, it takes a woman to teach a young man how to be a gentleman. A father to teach him how to be a good man, and vice versa. You want to be a lady, you listen to your father. You want to be a woman, you listen to your mother. You know what I mean? So we have to work as a unit. We listen to social media, we listen to music and things of that nature. It's low vibrating. It brings us to a state of mind that takes us out of who we are. We don't pay attention to who we are. We listen to the radio. All these women are no good. These young men are no good. Meanwhile, you don't even pay attention to the 85% of the young men and women who are doing the right thing. Like you meant the aforementioned daughter that we've mentioned. The daughters, I should say. all of our daughters are doing the right thing, but they're not on TV. You only see the girl with the booty hole brown and my coochie pink and all this. But they don't let you know that Meg Thee Stallion is college educated. They don't let you know that this young lady, that Glorilla, that has a ton of charisma, a ton of personality. She speaks about her dad as if that dude walks on water. She speaks about spirituality, but they don't give you that. They just let you know that these young ladies, they let you know, see these young ladies in their stage attire. That's not their walk around attire. And we need to reestablish that. We have to stop waiting on entertainment and music to come to us. We have to go get it. We have to seek it out there. Like, how many people have heard of this young lady out of Philadelphia named Moo Fresh? When you hear the name, you think, oh, that's a rapper. No, it's a soul singer.
Yes.
That young lady is murdering the game, Jack.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Very spiritual.
But we don't know about Moo. We not promoting Moo, but we promoting this other foolishness and madness, which takes us out of our natural state. We have taken on the identity of our oppressor. That's what we've done. We mimic the chicanery that has been present here in North America for the last 400 or 500 years, instead of mimicking who we are. Like, we allow them to tell us, well, it started in 1619. ... No, the world was here way before 1619. Like, you brothers in California, look into the name Folsom. You would be shocked if you look into the name Folsom. Yeah, the same Folsom for that prison.
Yeah.
The same Folsom that's in Arizona. The same Folsom in Colorado. Look into Folsom. You will notice it's some people that look like us. That means they were here 10,000 years before Christopher Columbus was born. You see what I'm saying? Here in Illinois, there are caves in southern Illinois with documentation that we were here 400 years Illinois 400 years before Christopher Columbus was born. See, we don't realize our power. We don't see. We've allowed them to trick us into our attention span. Think about it, man. The average song is 2.5 to 3 minutes long. Creativity don't start until 4 minutes. It takes 4 minutes to form an idea. So why would you give me 2.5 minutes to vibe or something? Again, DGratest, you a music guy. You will play some Isaac Hayes. Think about that Hot Butter Soul album. You got 8-minute songs on them, man. Because
he got long tracks.
Huh?
He got long tracks. Yeah.
Exactly. Because you into the vibe, you into the music, the instrumentation speaks to you. You understand who you are. Listen to John Coltrane, Love Supreme.
Yeah.
That album speaks to you.
Yeah.
That's why they got rid of the music programs in a lot of the urban areas, because those things set your soul free. They elevate you, they motivate you, and they put you in a state of mind of creativity. And what creativity do? It spawns a new generation of things. Tomorrow, if you don't mind me promoting, tomorrow I've reduced my program from an hour to I'm gonna do 10 to 15 minutes a day, Monday through Friday. And you could just grab hold of that 10 minutes and see what I'm talking about. Another thing, we denigrate our young people. These young people ain't on nothing, because you allow that media, that mass media machine, to tell you that these young people ain't on nothing, because they show you in Chicago or O Block. We don't even rock with that. We don't even call it O Block. Do you understand that I didn't find out it was O Block until early this year? February. I've been there for 54 years. Like, O Block. I'm like, what is that? I went over there one day. My son called me, "Oh, Pop." I'm like, "Hey, man, what's up, man? I'm just moving and shaking. What's good?" Blah, blah, blah. I said, "Yeah, man, it's getting even crazy over here on 63rd and College." He said, "O Block." I said, "This O Block?" That's like, I've been here 54 years, man. I ain't even know what I mean. Man, it's been bad as morning breath over there, all the 54. But I'm like, oh.
They got a new name for it. They got a new name for it.
I grew up in one of the most dangerous. I'm from one of the most dangerous neighborhoods on earth, and I grew up in an even more dangerous neighborhood than that. We ain't have no nicknames. Hey, look, you was in the Village, or you was on Cedric Street. I grew up on Cedric Street. And you know what? People go, oh, what's Central Street? And then I tell them what it is. Oh my God. How you grow up, man? I remember being in school sitting around with the homies and everybody telling their war stories. So I go, let me tell y'all this. And everybody was like, oh, damn. For real? Like, oh, damn. So when people tell you, oh, man, Chicago is getting crazy. What?
What?
Bro,
Man, we been loony.
Right. I'm like, bro, I remember.
We been loony.
I remember I couldn't find. I like the Raiders. I couldn't find a black starter jacket. Y'all familiar with that?
Yeah.
So I bought a Steelers jacket. It was black, but I wasn't thinking. I'm walking home from school. The jacket black and gold. I'm in this neighborhood with this gang called the Black Souls.
Yep.
And it's a way to identify like y'all got cuz and blood. If they say, get this, y'all ready for this? In the 80s, if you walked up to me and said, what's up, brother? That was a game. The man said, what's up, brother? I said, oh, dang, I'm a football player. Y'all not catching me. But I'm running down the street laughing because I'm like, y'all not going to catch me. Luckily, I am fast enough that I ran across the street, ran at the train. I'm so far in front of them, I'm laughing. I fold up my jacket. That's how far in front I fold up my jacket and sat on it and held my breath. They ran up to his stairs with bats. And they looked at me, they said, you seen that dude in that Steelers jacket? I said, I waited for the train to come, waited for the train, doors about to close. I dove into the train and held up my jacket. And dumb enough to throw up the other game. I ain't gang affiliated.
Yeah.
So, just to do it, but guess what? Look, I threw the other game, but you know what I did? Called my cousin Mike. I said, cuz, you want to start a jacket?
right. You done with it.
Yeah.
So, it's just we allow people to tell us these things and program us about us. How many of us even know about right there with y'all, where y'all at, D? Project Black, Project 2025. 22-year-old young lady saved her father's business last year. In the midst of it, turned into a millionaire. And now she's following all the instructions I've been given for the last, 18 months. She's doing it all. We need to get involved in that. We need to immerse ourselves in that. We have the numbers. They tell us, y'all part of a minority. No, you're not. Look, who focusing on the minorities? Nobody. But they always focus on us, but they tell us we're the minority. Let me tell y'all this. I gotta tell y'all this, and then I got the roll. It is 45 to 50 million documented black people in the United States of America, according to the census. Now, y'all know brothers and sisters don't do the census.
Nope.
But watch this. That means it's more than likely 55 to 60 million of us. It's only 63 million Germans in Germany, 110 million Russians in Russia, 28 million people in England, 21 million people in Ireland. So how in the hell we the minority and we over here on paper 45 to 50 million strong?
Right.
We got to stop listening and start paying attention to who we are. Tomorrow, when I go on, I think as far as I know, I'm gonna go on at 12:30. That's 10:30 your time, D. 1:30 Eastern Standard Time, and 11:30 Mountain Time. And I'm gonna talk about identity politics. Like I'm only giving people a hot 10 minutes. I get way more traction when I cut it down. So I'm gonna go on, instead of doing 60 minutes of yammering, I'm gonna give you a hot 10 minutes. I'm gonna give you some information. I'm gone. And I see you Tuesday, and I see you Wednesday, and I see you Thursday, and I see you Friday, and I'm gonna chop it up and give it out to you through the rest of the week as well. That way you can get that, and then you get this other stuff. But thanks for inviting me on, bro.
Yes, sir.
Man, as we say in Chicago, it's always a treat when players meet.
You know it, baby boy. Love for life.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you,
ladies
brother.
and gentlemen.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Y'all know I'm out.
All right, hey, shout out to you, Brad, for blessing us with that. Yeah. All right, gentlemen, we're gonna wrap this up. I really do appreciate y'all chiming in, man. Thank you. Lamont, go ahead and tell everybody where they could find you or what you got in what you got cooking right now, go ahead and bless the world with your information. You know what I mean?
Well, Facebook, Lamont Hunter, Instagram, The Real Academo, all one word, TheRealAkademo, and it's L.H. on TikTok. Right now, I'm in the studio with my daughter. She's doing some more music and stuff. I got a studio here in LA in my crib. So I'm doing some production stuff and I'm just getting ready for this Christmas break coming up, man.
Good shit. Good shit. T-Man, bless us. Come on. What you got going on with your next show or what you doing right now?
Oh man, y'all can catch me every Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. at KCCR Radio, Cityscape. You know, go to the Google Play Store, download the Cityscape app. Matter of fact, let me give you a quick look, so you can see what it looked like when you go to the Play Store. Hold on.
We can't see it.
Yeah.
It's hard to see because
your background.
Hold on. I know what to
take
do.
Take your background off and you'll be good. Put it regular like you do.
You should be able
take
to see
his
it.
background off. He gonna there you go.
Yeah, you should be able to see it with the dark.
It's
I just got to get in the right spot. That's me with my high ass.
We can't see it, but type it in the chat room if you can while everybody else is speaking.
Yeah, just go to the Google Play Store, man, and download the app. It's called Cityscape Radio. Cityscape.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? You catch me every Saturday and Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Man, and come on in and chill with it, bro. Guarantee a good time, man.
Yes, sir. That's my man from the Shy.
Yes, sir.
T-Man, hey, let me tell you. T-Man don't have no podcast, but he will come. He will come on here and bless us with his thoughts and stuff. Big time Pittsburgh Steelers fan living out in Dallas. You know, I mean, I love this dude. He's my brother. You know what I mean? He took me under his wing when I was out there in Texas, man. I got much love for you and my nieces out there, man, for real. So go ahead and bless us with words before you get up out of here, T-Man. I mean, T-Man.
Man, I just appreciate you sending me the text message so that I could be a part of this because, like your boy says, steel sharpens steel, and a lot of men aren't coming and being a part of this kind of community. Listening to other men tell their war stories and tell their advantages that they have made with some of their transgressions and some of their mistakes that they've made will help the next person. So if you're not willing to listen to other people, how can you grow? Because we don't know everything. And like in the Bible, when it says, when you lean to your own understanding, that just makes you ASS whole. You know what I'm saying? And we're not trying to be that at this stage of our life. So I'm grateful for this Sunday. Like I would have just been sitting here watching the game, thinking about Tweety Bird or some dumb old shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is some real shit that people need to get involved, and people can spread the information that they receive from other good brothers, the 85%, like old boy said, and you can give that to your community. Because I speak to a lot of young dudes that, walking around with their ass hanging out and, all they want to do is listen to hip hop music and think that's reality. That's not reality. This is the narrative that they throwing at you to make you go down that rabbit hole. So I appreciate being on this platform. I thank DeMarcus for having this platform that we can come to and hear stories and tell stories that will bless other people. So
yes, sir.
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Man. I appreciate you. We all we got. T-Man said we all we got. Jungle Brother Zulu Media. Go ahead and give us some last words. Let us know when you coming back on. I know you do 5 minute, 10 minutes, sometimes 30-minute shows on YouTube. Go ahead and bless us with some words, bro.
Yeah, I drop like if I got some good handicap picks, I drop a 5-minute show, telling you. But if you a betting man with the bet on, or sometimes I give my little 5-minute spiel on what's my thoughts. So you can follow me on here. But also, man, I drop a lot of informative stuff on TikTok. Like I'll break down what's the 25th Amendment. I'll break down what recess appointments are. That's gonna be Trump's loophole to get his judges in without being approved by Congress. Stuff like that. I put that on TikTok. And you can follow me on TikTok at Jungle Brother 4 Zoocast. And the 4 is the number 4. I can't type it on YouTube. They wouldn't let me do it. But if you follow me on TikTok, I put a whole lot of stuff on there regarding politics and informative stuff. You know what I'm saying? The records Coach Prime has broken. For example, I put on there Coach Prime is the only head coach that had his son, both his sons who played for him, scored a touchdown and a defensive touchdown in the same game. Shiloh's done that twice in the history of college football.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that. That's good.
I put stuff on there that ESPN wouldn't put on there for you. So if you follow me on TikTok, DeMarcus see me on there. He will never click like on none of my posts.
I do, sir. Plan, man.
But yeah.
Donut media head ass.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on here, the great man. It's been nice, man. For 3 hours, man. I've been listening to it since 8 o'clock, man. I appreciate it.
I got you, man. I got you. I know it's late on the East Coast, man. Hey, man. Once again, I thank y'all, man, for blessing me today with these words and just coming in and hanging out. I got on my brother-in-law Lamont. I say, Lamont, let's do a show. You know what I mean? And I'll invite these people in here just to chime in with us, and it worked out, man. So once again, I love y'all, man. For real, ain't nothing y'all can do about it. I love y'all, and I appreciate y'all for chiming in, man. And all to all the background listeners, hey, don't be afraid. Chime in and chop it up with us. You know what I mean? We would love to hear another perspective. We would love to hear, and we would love to hear from the ladies. You know what I mean? I'm surprised no females came in here tonight. Live on Facebook and live on Instagram. Come on in, man. Share your thoughts. We love the the other side. You know what I mean? We love the ladies. Like Mark said, we love the ladies. You know what I mean? For real. Hey, I love y'all, man. And hey, y'all have a blessed week, man. Have a blessed week. And I'll be on sometime this week. I might do a pop-up show, and we do it again, man. Whenever y'all have free time, and if I send out the invite, come on in and hang out with your boy, man. For real, man. All right.
I sure love.
I might be doing a pop-up show with Cheers, man. Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm out of here, man. Y'all go get some rest, get some sleep, man. Let me chill out, man. And I'll see y'all sometime during the week. Hey, tune into the fine programming on these podcasts and shows during the week. Support. And I'm out of here, man. I love y'all. I'm out. Peace. Let's go. Yeah.